We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind. Two nights. Watch this. And the mind.
Hello? All right. Whoa.
What up?
Man, listen, gas, grocery, and my blood pressure.
Man, that gas going up, man.
Man, I just looked that day, $3.99. I said,
Wow.
man. And that's unleaded. That, mind you, that's where the United, that's with the United Emirates. The Arabs now they're releasing they released 400 million barrels. Don't forget America releasing some of their barrels, other countries releasing some of their reserve. Right now, Iran had put America in a war they didn't expect. Nobody expected this to be economical to this, catastrophe. And now they're looking at this was a really bad move that they can't get out of because now they're targeting synagogues, they're hitting universities. They're threatening to hit banking. They're threatening to hit all the financial. They're letting a few ships through the Strait of Hormuz, which is going to be who probably China, Russia, people they feel are allied to them. But I mean, it's crippled the world again. Behind the tariffs was a bad move. COVID was under Trump's administration. We have had the most catastrophe. COVID that crippled the whole world. The tariffs that crippled the whole world. This war has crippled the whole world. I mean, it's like how many more times? And again, I've stayed, faced the shame of it. I voted for him. I voted for him again on the interest of kids having sex changes. I don't agree. I won't ever agree. I still feel like that was a better choice with the economy bad, wars everywhere. He still was a better candidate than somebody who's going to take my money, have kids, maimed, castrated, and on top of, just the whole rhetoric. And then for prisoners and men and women sport, men going to women restaurants, I can't support it. As terrible as it is now, in all honesty, I would still have voted for him again. I don't agree with what he's doing whatsoever. But again, I would for the sake of saving one child. One child having a sex change is worth me doing it. One woman not being raped in the bathroom by some man, some woman being beat or whatever, mistreated or something, or whatever it might be from some man calling some homosexual in women's sport. I'd do it again.
Right.
I hate it. And that's why I said the Democrats need to get a real issue. You don't have no issue. You don't have an agenda. You're terrible when it comes to agenda. You're terrible when it comes to stand up for families and rights. You stand up for homosexuals. You stand up for illegals. You never stand up for people that's here legally, people that are heterosexual. The Democratic Party has hurt themselves. But go ahead. We finished the introduction. I just had to say that. I'm doing fine. How y'all doing?
Pretty good. Happy that it's Thursday. But that's a very interesting topic, and it's definitely happening in front of our eyes. So with that being said, what would be our recommendation, advice that you will give our listeners onto what to do at this time? Because things are getting worse and worse, and overnight something could happen.
I tell you what, today, I think I sent an article over a few minutes ago. I don't know if I got to send on the show side. Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel, just announced today that he was ushering in the coming of the Messiah. That's why he's doing what he's doing. And Israel is going to be the greater power. A lot of what he said is 100% true. It just will be Yasharal. What I really would honestly suggest to everybody, and they might think, I can't believe he went down. If you've never been serious about your soul salvation, you need to today. That is 100. I don't think any other advice I could get them would be better than, folks. This thing is finna end faster than what you thinking. Everybody finna be doing. Listen, it's getting bad. It's gonna get worse. If it's ever been a time that you need to really, really get aggressive about your soul being saved, it's today. If you don't today, there won't be no tomorrow. Not for
So,
you. I'm just go ahead.
oh no. So I was gonna ask you, based on what Netanyahu is saying, that the era of the Messiah has come. I don't really understand his doctrine or their perspective. Is he saying that they're
They don't
getting ready
believe it.
to build the third temple or
Yeah.
the end of the world?
Well,
Like what is he saying? I didn't catch his
I
comments.
think from the Jewish perspective, one thing we disagree with, Abari, is the actual name, not Hebrew. Hebrew is anybody listening, common sense. All you do is put Hebrew inside of your search engine, then put etymology. Etymology tell you where words came from when they originated. Okay, you will see that it makes no sense. It did not originate from what you, and nor is the meaning what you're thinking. Because you look on Google, Google tell you whatever you want to know to keep you passive. Okay, so
Right.
what the Jewish faith pretty much believes is that Yahushua, whom which is his name, they call Jesus, which is not the same person, but that's the name you use. They believe he hasn't come yet, that he never came, and that when he's coming to establish his kingdom. Why they thinking they need to build a third temple, which is Hakil is the actual word for it, not temple. But when they set it up, that's what they're believing, that he's going, and which is true. He's going to come, he's going to sit upon the throne because Jerusalem is coming down here. I think in the 21st chapter, book of Yehukanan, which means Yahuwah is gracious, not John, it talks about how he saw a new Shamaim, which is they would call heaven, which is Greek, don't exist, and a new Aratz. He said a new earth. He said the first one had passed away. That's why you see they bombing over there, destroying it, because the first one is going to pass away.
Mm.
He said, I saw it coming down. Okay, so it's actually going to come here and set. He's going to set upon that throne. Daud was the emperor that we had here. So he is a descendant of Daud. So in part of what they're saying is true. They missed the second appearance. Okay, they're just believing he never came. There's a third appearance. I mean, they're believing this is going to be his first appearance when he come back. So if that kind of gave a little clarity, I know for some people confusing. Our belief is that he did come already, that we seek him to come back the second time, according to the writings. Under them that look to him, shall he appear the second time. But it won't be coming to save sinners. And be come to deliver those that put their trust in him. So in a short, just kind of letting people know, if you've never taken it serious before, people, it ain't hard. Look at the gas. Don't just look at the gas. Look at the food. Look at the quality. Look at the diseases. Look at everything that's going on. You can't be stupid and naive and not see it's ending. These people now are getting, now we're getting hit here now. Stuff that we see on the news, in London today are bombing, over in France today are bombing, over in Slovakia or somewhere we can't spell or pronounce. We don't get stuff like that over here. We'll get a school shooting as a typical Caucasian kid. Every now and then is one of our kids who've been watching video games. Our kids too stupid. We don't give them enough money to get like clips of bullets. We give kids enough money where you can go get you a bullet, like a bullet here, find a bullet in the street, none of the bullets the same, so you still can't load the gun. Not the full capacity. So we got a lot, and you need to get serious, people. If there's ever been a time to get serious about your salvation, listen, we don't usually talk like this. I'm telling y'all the truth. People, you're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to burn forever. You ain't going to make it. Don't let these people tell you no lie. I'm telling you the truth. You're going to die. You're going to burn forever. You got one chance to escape. You need to make a change today. But anyway, having said that, they're going to do what they want to do. Where we at? Don't say I ain't tell you, though.
Man, well, I tell you what, where we at right now, we got a lot of stuff in the news transpiring right now. Tula, how you doing there, girl?
What's up?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. What I want to do, because we got quite a few articles, want to go ahead and play some things. Preacher, you just hit on a lot of stuff in regards to things that's going on and happening right now. So I briefly want to start about some activities that actually just transpired today. So what I'm about to do, I'm about to play, I believe it's a 2-minute clip in regards to an active shooter which just occurred today. So let's take a closer look.
Breaking news out of Norfolk, Virginia. We told you a suspected gunman is now dead after opening fire at a building at Old Dominion University. We've learned 2 other people were injured in this incident.
Are y'all able to hear the sound?
Yeah,
It's very low, but we can hear it.
I heard it.
Oh yeah, I'm not getting any sound at all on my end.
Well, it's coming through to.
I'm
I
just
guess
gonna go
what I
ahead and
can.
keep playing it.
Well, it's playing. I can hear it.
All right.
It played well.
That breaking news out of Norfolk, Virginia. We told you a suspected gunman is now dead after opening fire at a building in Old Dominion University. We've learned 2 other people were injured in the incident. Let's bring in Anna Schechter, senior coordinating producer for CBS News Crime and Public Safety Unit. Good to see you today, Anna. What can you tell us about this incident?
To be with you, Mugo. Well, a gunman was able to gain entrance into Constant Hall inside the university there, very close to downtown Norfolk, and of course, very close to a large military base there. So a lot of security personnel in this general area, and police were able to respond very quickly, which thankfully likely saved lives in this case. 2 people were injured. They're transported, both of them, at the same nearby hospital. We don't know the extent of their injuries, and hopefully we'll hear that soon. We're also awaiting the identity of the shooter, Mugo.
And I know, Anna, this is obviously still in the very early stages as investigators try to figure out what happened, but do we have any idea why the shooting happened? Why the shooter targeted the university?
It's a great question. It's always the number one question on investigators' minds once they've triaged victims. They want to look at motive. They want to try to answer that question and also use that as they review their safety protocols. How is this able to happen? We do not have a motive. We do not know if the gunman knew the 2 victims and if the gunman was targeting those 2. The FBI is assisting the local police there in Norfolk. Local police are the lead investigative body on this, and we do expect to hear more in the coming hours about the suspect's, the gunman's identification. They might even still be reviewing it and confirming it at this hour, since this just happened, Mugo. We're in the very early stages of the investigation.
Yeah, Anna, in fact, we have a statement right now from the FBI Director, Kash Patel. It reads, FBI personnel are providing assistance and working with local authorities responding to the shooting at Old Dominion University, and we will update as able. Anna Schechter, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Talk to me. What y'all think?
I mean, it's bad. I don't know what. I don't want to make it that it's slandering Caucasian people, but at some point we all have to just be realistic. A lot of things that's done by their decision making is not practical, and it's reckless. It's really reckless because you went and you did something at the fact that trying to cut somebody else off from having the opportunity of prosperity. China. If you look at the whole thing, it was all methodical. It was all strategic. First of all, people didn't pay attention. They went in at Venezuela. What was the purpose of why they went in Venezuela?
Oil.
Well, you explained.
Oil. Oil was it. And the reason why it was oil, because they wasn't doing what you would think they was doing. They was going after the oil in Venezuela to cut China off. Again, y'all got to understand how everything maps out, okay? Right. China, China and India can't get all their oil on the market, okay? If you put China and you put India completely on the market price of buying oil, it's going to hurt the market, okay? Because you work a thing called supply and demand, okay? Which means the more the demand, how much is my cost going to be? So what you do is you sanction some countries like, let's just make up some countries. Venezuela, Iran. What was key with Venezuela and Iran? That's how India and China was getting their oil. Like Russia, you see Russia sanctioned. That's how they're getting their oil cheaper, but they're on the black market. So they're buying oil for a cheaper price on the black market because you can't sell it on the market. It's like I go to Macy's, they got a gold necklace for $2,500. Love Doctor got a gold necklace in his pocket. That's $2,500 at Macy's. How much am I going to pay him?
Less than 25.
Less than $2,500. Exactly. So now what they looked at, now what Trump in is, it's strategic. People just don't know. You don't know, you don't know. I'm gonna help you out, okay? This ain't from talking here. This is why I pay attention to stuff. So now what Trump did is his move is stopping China. So first thing he did before he went in Iran, what did he do? He took Venezuela. That hurt China. China get why? Venezuela is the #1 oil producer. Okay. Now, why did he go out Iran? I'm asking y'all a question.
They the second?
No, not at all. He went at Iran because there's only 2 people in the world that can refine Venezuelan oil.
Right.
America and Iran. So now I hurt China again.
Right.
I took Venezuelan oil. The only other person can refine it in the world is America and Iran. So I took Iran out the market.
Yep.
So the oil Iran was selling you on the black market, plus the oil you were getting from Venezuela, you can't get it anymore.
Can't refine it.
Now I'm trying to cripple your economy because I know you cripple mine. Don't forget, they signed a deal with Mexico to bring import in. They also sell the cursor for making the fentanyl to Mexico to sell it to America. So Trump, why people hate Trump, you really need to do your research. Don't forget, that's why you remember how he been on, what drug does he keep talking about the most?
Venezuelan, yep.
And did he say something about Ecuador as well?
Well, now he going into Ecuador. No, we actually got ground forces in Ecuador. We fighting the drug dealers over there. Y'all don't know what Ecuador did back some years ago?
No, sir.
No, I don't remember that.
Okay, Julian Assange. Y'all don't remember Julian Assange?
Was that the WikiLeaks man?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
When we tried to lock him up, he stayed inside the embassy.
Yeah.
Whose embassy was he in?
The United States embassy, wasn't it?
No, he was in Ecuador.
Yeah.
We forced a change in their government. I need to get this on. So we forced the change in their government in order to get him out. That's how he finally went to jail.
You know what? Where is he at right now? Didn't he reach a plea deal or something?
No, he's free. We couldn't get the charges stick. Europe went back us on the deal. We tried to get him stuck up on child molestation in Sweden.
And doesn't Ecuador also have some oil?
Ecuador should have oil too. Most of these countries, pretty much, it's just underground. It's just you have to really have to pay attention to these people because what you see and what you hear is not the actual truth.
Gotcha.
We pretty much just kind of go with what we hear and not knowing it's always something else to the story bigger than what they told us. So you can see why it was strategic, and China know it's strategic. That they took Venezuelan oil and then they took out Iran. Only one country in the world can refine that oil.
My whole thing is like, how do they allow this to happen? Like he walks into somebody's house without permission and everyone just lets him.
Talking about the same way that Russia walked right into Ukraine.
It's crazy.
But now, sweetie, all of these people do it. This is global. America, why y'all think the UN ain't stood up to stop them?
Right.
There's only what 4 permanent members of the UN. Any one of them can veto any vote everybody gives. So when everybody votes, okay, we're gonna go stop America. All America had to do is just say we veto it. The only permanent members on the seat when they created the United Nations, the only permanent members on that roster is America, China, Russia, the UK, and France. 5 permanent members. Why the show not put on? I don't know.
Wow.
So that's the kind of stuff you gotta know.
Wow.
We're in a big mess.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Okay.
Yes.
But hey, that's the name of the game, y'all.
Man.
That is the name of the game. So now we have to come back and we got to try to fix this whole world, and we can't fix it because it's a mess.
Well, speaking of a mess, you got another shooting that also happened that I want to share with y'all as well. This right here is a shooting at the actual I couldn't get any audio playing at all. So the shooting I just played, was that the one at the synagogue or that was the one at the school?
That's the one at the university.
All right. So the one I want to play next is the one that actually took place today at a synagogue. Let's take a closer look.
Aaron Katursky, let's bring you in on this. Apparently you have a big update here for us.
The law enforcement sources are now telling ABC News, Kira, that the driver of the vehicle that rammed into Temple, Israel, causing a fire, is dead. It's believed that he was shot and killed by synagogue security personnel immediately after ramming his vehicle into the front door of the synagogue. But it's now believed that the person who drove the vehicle into the synagogue causing the fire is dead. But that appears to be the only casualty, according to the sheriff, who said that nobody inside the building appears to have been hurt, Kira.
Okay, so just to be clear, because we're trying to figure out if indeed this driver opened fire as well, or does it look like the driver tried to ram the synagogue and the shots that were fired, the shots that we've been talking about that were fired, were on behalf of the security guard there that killed this individual that rammed the synagogue?
Kira, the sources were still trying to sort out whether the suspect actually fired shots, displayed a weapon. What is clear is that synagogue security personnel immediately opened fire on the vehicle. They had seen it before the crash, swerving around a security bollard, so they believed that this was going to be an intentional crash. And as soon as the car came through the front door, we're told synagogue security personnel opened fire. The driver is now dead.
Got it. Aaron, thank you. Keep working your sources for us. Thank you so much.
Praise. Just say I'm what a word.
A lot going on. What y'all think about that shooting? Or the car that ran into the building and got shot?
It should be enough to make people sit back and consider.
Hey, it sounds like that synagogue was ready. Sounds like that synagogue, sound like their security was ready.
Stop playing.
The security team waiting on them.
Listen, not playing.
I mean, at this time of day, let me tell you something. Everybody need to be on their guard. It's not over. The first thing they put out, which is amazing, they put out the other week. They said at first it was going to be Sabbath day. Then after that, it's going to be Christians. This whole thing, once they killed, listen, you killed a man that had 300 million followers. The country only had 90 million people. Explain to me where 110 million people at. Tell me one geological location that 210 million people at. That's more than half of America. These people killed their religious leader. Where was this going? This ain't Gaddafi. This ain't Bin Laden. This ain't Saddam Hussein. These guys were religious leaders. You killed the religious leader. It's like if somebody killed a pope. You think that's going to be the end of it?
Right.
How many Catholics do you have?
Mm.
That changes the dynamic. You ain't just kill a world leader. That's cause of policy. That's cause of politics. When you kill a religious leader, that's a foul against the whole religion. You killed 2 of them, and you wounded the 3rd one. Where did we think this was going? Like you said, the war stopped. This is the only thing with Caucasian people for me get. To me, it ain't every individual Caucasian person, but I'm not telling y'all not fair. Y'all do stuff that though people supposed to let it go. How many people did you kill when you said let it go? It's not practical what you asking. You came to their country, you killed their leader. You cannot expect these people to let it go.
Wow.
Am I on the same time? Am I stopping up?
It's just I don't know if it's me, but it's freezing a little bit. But we hear you perfectly.
Oh, my freezing.
Yeah, I can hear you. The video's freezing, but the audio is fine.
Let me try something. I'm gonna see now. Hello? Is it any better?
We hear you.
I'm trying to see if I got the windows open. Let me see something. I need my glass. I can't see nothing. Can y'all see?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
No, we can hear him. It's just he freezes a little bit.
Yeah. Dr. Joe is getting crazy out here in these streets, girl. That's 2 shootings in one day.
Listen, I'm thankful that everywhere I go, it's like nothing's happened. But I think about it all the time. It's crazy out here.
I'll say something.
You never know.
It is really crazy. Just a whole lot going on. Tell you what, while he's troubleshooting, what I want to do is I want to share another video. This video is in regards to Donald Trump. He recently made a comment, and this comment was more so centered around him and fake news. He's always saying and talking about the fake news, but he's talking about a comment that he made previously in regards to whether or not he's going to go to heaven. Let's take a closer look.
They say if I'm sarcastic, even a little bit, they make it sound. I said one thing the other day, a little while ago, a month ago, 2 months ago. I said, I don't think I'm going to make it to heaven in front of a massive group of people, 56,000 people. And they're all saying, oh, what does he mean? I don't think I'm going to make it to heaven. I'm doing a great job for a lot of people, but I don't think so. I'm just not worthy of heaven. I'm not going to make it. And I was having a good time going, I was having fun. I hope to make it. But I doubt I will, to be honest with you. A lot of you will. I'm not so sure. But I was having fun. The New York Times has a front page story. Donald Trump is now questioning his mortality. They made it like I was totally. So you can't joke. It doesn't work. Kelly Loeffler here, small business.
That's a little clip. Want to get y'all commentary now. He has readdressed his whole he's not going to make it into heaven thing. Sounds to me like he doubled down on it.
Well, he's getting a lot of complaint from people that are Christians.
Mm-hmm.
Because they felt like he was a Christian man, and people go knowing they're struggling, trying to overcome things, but not with the mind. I don't think I'm going to make it. I mean, I'm just having fun. And that's a bad mentality, but that's a mentality most people going to church. I respect him for telling the truth. He know he's not going nowhere.
Right.
He was that wrong.
Really, other people need to be truthful.
Exactly.
Either. That's why it's so important today with people to really get serious about your salvation. It's stuff you can do, but you can't violate. And we so late in the game right now that people haven't taken it serious, but this is your soul salvation.
Yep.
And these people, when you got a man that'll tell you that, it's no limit. When he's good with the decision. He's more honest than the average person. These churches, they're not gonna get up and say it. These Hebrew camps, the Aubrey camp, the Jewish camps, the Catholic camp, the Muslim camps. People not gonna get up and admit that. It's rare
Right.
for people to be honest. But at some point, when you're saying, I'm probably not gonna make it, the average person is doing something different, or they're saying out of conviction that they want to make it, that they're honestly trying, they just don't see it being in there, in the directive at the end.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying it's kind of funny, I'm not gonna make it. You'll make it. People with money don't believe in. They believe that people go to believe in heaven are poor people.
Exactly.
I go to heaven when I own properties all over the world.
Right.
You going to one place, I can go to Greenland, I can fly to Florida, I can fly to New York, I can fly to California, I can fly to so many different places in Europe and the Middle East. I got hotels. And you going to heaven, where you going? One place?
Right.
Because they typically gave people the turning people fanatics on believing they were going somewhere and done nothing and have done nothing. This is gonna come to you because you're poor. Homeless people are gonna be saved because they're poor. That makes no sense.
Mm.
So they gave people something like slave. Hey, don't worry about taking or getting anything because God's gonna give you yours later. So don't steal it. You can get what you're gonna get later. The man who taught you that, he didn't live like that. Like Iran is complaining about Trump saying he wants to pick that Iran can't have a new leader unless he picks him. I 100% agree with Trump. Why would they get a leader of their own when we didn't get to pick ours? I mean, people get mad they want to. Get mad. Who picked yours? You didn't find no Jesus. Talking about you found Jesus. When they stop lying, you ain't found Jesus. He gave you Jesus.
Yep. And I bet Trump probably know that.
Ain't no problem. They all know it. That's why he told. He told the same thing he said to everybody else. They don't respect you, people. Black, brown, red, what you want to call it. They don't respect you. They're not gonna let me give. White people not gonna let me give them their God, their religious leader. They gave them to us.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty much all your civil rights leaders were what? Christians.
All of them. Yep.
What was it? What did they teach you? Non-violent. Pray for them.
Forgive.
Love them.
Turn the other
Why they
cheek.
did what? Yeah. But they did a whole nother life. They couldn't even stop committing adultery. They were drinkers. They were drunks.
Facts.
But they taught you how to be passive to white people, bound to the rhetoric, sold it to you and preached it to you, and made a fool out of you. You probably couldn't pull up 10 good messages these guys done preach. But they call themselves Reverend Priest because we typically bow down. We hear somebody give us a religious title.
Yeah.
That's
so
true.
What Iran is saying, Iran, let him pick your religious leader. You didn't kick up when they gave me Jesus. I'm not going to kick up when they pick yours. None of y'all, the Chinese, the Russians, nobody said nothing when they gave us Jesus. Shut your mouth when the same white man want to give you your religious leader. None of y'all said nothing. So I do just like you did. Interesting.
That's true.
Oh, he the savior of the world. Interesting. They gave you something they don't even believe. Thou shalt not steal. How did you get the people from Africa? Thou shalt not commit adultery. How did they get pregnant and didn't have a husband? Thou shalt not bear false witness. How do these people get hung in trees? The same doctrine you taught, the doctrine is right, but the people that taught it to you were incorrect.
It's crazy, man.
Y'all on the sideline. Y'all might have hit that like and subscribe. Hit that cash out. What you doing over there?
I know that's right. Y'all definitely hit that like and subscribe button. We need to get some bills paid. Tula out here working all late at night trying to get bills paid. Y'all need to go ahead and contribute. But preacher Dr. Joe Tula, y'all know things is it's getting pretty critical out here. I saw a news article earlier today. Matter of fact, I think Preacher was you the one who brought it to my mind about a high-ranking official right here in the United States. Matter of fact, I believe she is known as the DA, is getting so many threats that they're actually having to relocate. Let's take a closer look.
Washington, D.C. apartment for the safety and security of a D.C. military base after reported threats from Central and South American cartels. Federal law enforcement officials pushed the AG to make that move in response to what they're calling an array of threats over the past few months. Border correspondent Ali Bradley joins us live. So, Ali, what more do we know about these threats?
Yeah, hey, Nicole. So the Attorney General leaving her private apartment in the city and moving to this military installation amid these escalating threats. Law enforcement calling her, it's basically telling her, hey, because you're tied to these high-profile prosecutions, you're receiving more threats and it's not safe for you right now. So what we can tell you is people familiar with the situation told the New York Times that threats intensified against Pam Bondi amid the handling of the Epstein case and the capture and prosecution of former Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro, who was taken into custody earlier this year on charges tied to narco-terrorism and international drug trafficking. Bondi has publicly accused Maduro of working with criminal networks linked to drug trafficking. She's now the latest Trump administration official to relocate to military housing near the Capitol because of security concerns. Now, we talked with a former U.S. Marshal who worked along the southern border, and he says the violent Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, which has been designated as a terrorist organization, is likely involved in these threats here. Take a listen.
They have to take it seriously, and I'm glad that they're taking the threats seriously. Now, when I hear that a lot of the complaints started coming in after the arrest of Maduro and bringing him to the United States, my first thoughts go back to the Tren de Aragua gang. TDA is a transnational gang, but they act like a cartel. The Tren de Aragua, no doubt, is working with the Sinaloa cartel, and they're probably working with other cartels as well.
So some of those threats that she's getting are tied to Nicolas Maduro, tied to Venezuela. That's why he's saying Tren de Aragua is likely involved in these threats that she's facing right now. And while we don't know exactly where she's staying right now, we do know that it is an undisclosed secure military installation that is in the Washington, D.C. area, Nicole.
All right. So, Ali, how common is it for cabinet members to have to relocate like this?
It's not very common to see this happen, but we have seen several under Trump 2.0 make this move. So right now we know that others who have reportedly taken similar steps include Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. We know there was some controversy around her. Some said that she was living in the commandant's house. She said that that was not the case and she was paying for her own way there. Now, another one is Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. Now, during Trump's first term, it's notable here to mention that the Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, he did live on a military installation for security concerns as well. But that was, again, in the first Trump administration. We didn't necessarily see this under Biden. Nicole.
All right. Ali Bradley live for us there along the border.
Can't hear you, one.
Pam Bondi, what do y'all think about it now? So bad that Pam Bondi is seeking shelter and having to relocate.
Well, let me ask you a question. If she's the Attorney General, high law enforcement officer in America, she is it, supreme ruler for law enforcement, okay? And she has sent out the execution of these people and told these people about having them arrested and shot or whatever it might be. And now these people come back and they threaten to kill her. The threat's so serious, she can't live in her house. She got to live on a military base. Can I ask you a question? Who protected you?
Nobody. Nope. At this point, can't nobody protect me. If they ain't protecting her, good.
Well, I mean, that's just it. They can't protect her from her. That's why they really, the only way to do it is to put you on a military base, which is putting them at risk now. But they can still go through a search out military base. So it ain't hard. They just say, she's someone on a military base in Washington. Which military base? You see, the thing become the problem is when you make the decision to go bomb and kill people, who are the people that you to get retaliated on? Unarmed, unprotected citizens. Those people in Virginia, they were hit because of the policy that came from Virginia. They were hit because of policy that were made from that synagogue in Michigan. No, they were made from policy of people in Washington who made decisions based off finances, who made attack on some things and did not count the cost up and realize the other people's lives they put in. Boys and girls that's not gonna make it back home. Boys and girls that's gonna make it home, but they're gonna have missing limbs. They're gonna be severely burned from bombs that went off by them, maimed. Someone won't be able to sleep, then the medication, then the missing legs, the arms, the hands, the fingers, the eye. It's just so many things that we suffer as people. And the thing is, if you walk down the street passing a running, you probably didn't know who they were. A Lebanese, you wouldn't know what they were. You busy doing what you. We on the street with all these people every day. We pass each other Muslim, unless somebody got on the whole outfit, you wouldn't know they were Muslim.
You wouldn't. You sure wouldn't.
No more than they would know you was Abari.
That's true.
You walk by, the person was Spanish. What kind of Spanish? I'll be honest with you, I didn't pay attention. I just knew it was Spanish.
Yeah.
I know the black. What kind of black person? Was it Jamaican? I'll be honest with you, I won't pay. I just knew they were, were dark, whatever. We don't typically, as individuals on the street every day, we don't typically get involved with that. This comes from policymakers. That's why the people have to start looking at a candidate for the person who's not connected so strongly to the party, they can't think. We as a party have to come to stand together and hate this race of people or hate this group of people for no. If you're going to serve, you have to serve with the intent that every person has a right. And that's something that they don't do.
Man, that's crazy, man. The level of hatred and everything going on out here in the street is really crazy,
What about the hatred being spirit when he get up and speak?
Got a point.
Well, don't fund Democratic states or counties. It's nonsense. There are people. Just because a state is majority Democrat does not mean Republican, Independent, Libertarian, Tea Party, and Green Party don't live there.
Right.
Nonpartisan.
That's true.
Your hate for a Democrat is so strong, everybody suffers. You can't have people in leadership with that type of mentality.
That's true.
If a state has a majority homosexual, I can't punish that whole state. What about the heterosexual? What about the people that's celibate?
That's true.
What about the people that's married? There's too much going on. We don't need nobody, even from preachers as well. Preachers and politicians, we the reason why this whole thing messed up. What we put from the pulpit and what they preach from policy. Honestly, we are the biggest damages out here. And hold on. Movies, let me tell you the biggest corruptors and destroyers of this planet, okay? Politicians, preachers, songsters, and actors.
You're right, because that covers all your media. That could the pastors, that's your religion. The songsters, that's all your music that they put in the lyrics. The actors, that's all the movies and scripts that you see on TV.
That's it.
Yep.
They have everything covered.
I'm a preacher, barring none of them, everybody included. We got to teach each other how to love each other, how to treat each other. I can disagree, not like something you do, but I don't have to come and bomb and kill you for it. This is the thing I want to put, and I'll try to move. Religion is something that a person more or less freely chooses what you want to do, okay? People typically choose what they feel like fits them, what may allow them at the same time, or give them privileges. But I think everybody seeks the enlightenment of religion to a sense. With that being said, you have to stay within inside of practical guidelines. And a lot of times what people want and what they're doing is really not practical or conducive to salvation. everybody at the same time is waiting to be justified. It's like I come to a football game. You're a Chicago Bear fan. I'm a Green Bay fan. Okay, they hate each other. I'm gonna say my team's gonna win. We're gonna say by Chicago. They're gonna lose.
I ain't gonna win.
I say Green Bay winning. Now, the only way to kind of substantiate who's right and who's wrong, let's see what happened after the game.
You're right. You gotta wait till the end of the game to see.
Religion is waiting to see at the end who's right. I urge your listener to pay close attention to writings, which way everything is going, and who told us before it happened.
Yep.
And you know, at the end of the day, I'm good. I'm good with what I believe in. I don't say, oh, if I'm wrong, let me burn it. No, that's stupid. I believe in what I believe in because it's right. Everything tells me is to do right, not to mistreat people. Hey, everything is right. If I was wrong, if I'm wrong, I'll take correction because that doesn't make sense to stay with something wrong for the sake of saying I want to be right.
Exactly.
They were right to be right. Wrong can't ever be right. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I tell everybody, whatever your religion tells you to strap a bomb on, you go blow yourself up somewhere else, okay? Your religion tells you to go stab yourself in the neck, go do that somewhere else, okay? In the end, it's all gonna come down to somebody's gonna win, somebody's gonna lose. Just like I said,
true.
I'm hypothetical. I'm a Green Bay fan. He's a Chicago. My team gonna win, little doctor.
My team gonna win.
My team gonna beat your team.
We're gonna have to wait till the end of the fourth quarter when the game over. Look at the scoreboard.
That's all we're saying.
Yep.
Look at what you're following, people.
Man.
Make sure the end. That too much. Good to see the Confederate. Been a while.
Confederate 48, what up? You know what, preacher? Some you said in regards to pastors, religious men, a lot of people put their trust in them. Their decision and their behavior is quite crucial. The next story I'm about to share with the audience is in regards to a particular preacher and his wife and how they've been treating their kids. Let's take a closer look.
I have some breaking news for you right now that you'll see only on Fox Carolina. A woman facing dozens of charges of child abuse can now be released from jail. The details in this case are graphic. Myron Charbazian and his wife Kathleen were both charged in May of last year. Myron was the pastor for First Southern Methodist Church in Greenville before he was arrested. Now he and his wife each face a long list of charges stating that they abused their children in the 80s. Investigators say Myron sexually abused several of the children and even forced a child to search dumpsters and eat rotten food. He's also accused of forcing a child to sleep in a trash can, paddling a child 50 times, and killing pets in front of them. Now, investigators say Kathleen knew of this abuse and failed to intervene or report it. Now, Kathleen filed a request for bond, and only Fox Carolina News was in court today. Because she's not a flight risk because she has deep ties to the community. They also say that she has no prior record. Now, an ex-son-in-law, who is the father of two of their grandchildren, spoke in support of granting her bond.
During that time, I've not seen any abuse. So I would, if they stayed with Myron and Kathy for many years, off and on, I would have never allowed my kid, gifts that I was given from God, to have two kids, to be staying in a place. They have been great grandparents.
But the state pushed back against the defense's argument that Kathleen isn't a danger. They said this case involves not only physical abuse, but also spiritual abuse. A friend of the victims spoke in court, saying they tried to take out the suit.
People want to know why they didn't come forward earlier. They did. They weren't believed because their parents put on a facade for every visitor or spectator and set up a narrative of the children that they took in. They even created sermons that told the congregation about the sins of their children and made others believe that they were the victims of these ungrateful children.
Now, the judge did grant her a $120,000 surety bond. She's not allowed to contact the victims or anyone under the age of 18. She will be on house arrest with a GPS monitoring, but can leave the home in certain circumstances.
What y'all talk to me? What y'all think about that?
Cycles.
Yeah. Just show you a lot of times they quick to allow people to adopt kids and other stuff, but you got to really make sure you're careful. And I know, I don't want to blame it all on foster care agency. They doing, foster care agents, talking about foster care agents that jumping in the place of people that didn't do their job. People who want to have kids, but they want to smoke dope. And people that want to have kids, then they want to run away and leave them. So when you put them in a foster care system, the state are not responsible for a lot of end. You can't expect the state. Let me say that if I can. Help people out a little bit if I can. What we have, what was set up for the people was called a government. That government, it consists of about 3 branches. Okay? Your legislative, your judicial, then your executive, which you will put the executive first, but since the first 2 was actually put in place first before the executive, that's why I give it in that order. With that being said, this is how everything rolls. We're asking a system to intervene, almost like an AI. You get an AI system, the AI system, just say you put an AI system, how to treat a broken leg, how to treat it. Is that AI system going to pick you up and hold you and rub your back and cultivate you and tell you you're going to be all right? It's just going to tell you what you need to do. The system has no compassion. The government was never built off compassion. It was built to make sure the will of the people will manifest. Okay. The only way they put it, they wanted to make sure that if people were going to be taxed, they need to have representation. The sad part they put in, they didn't put people in that cared about people. You just set up a machine. A machine doesn't cry. A machine doesn't hurt. A machine doesn't care. A machine just operates. You never heard a car. If you ever seen a car, somebody hit by a car, you never hear the car holler. You never hear the car brake. It's a machine. You were in the way. You got hit. When you go to court system, we say, oh, they just take away parents. The system does not allow a judge to have compassion. You're supposed to be blind. Just judge the matter. It doesn't matter what happened in circumstance or situation. It doesn't matter. This is the system. I say all that to say, when they allow people to adopt it, the system just looking at, we got to get them out. We don't want to pay for it. If these kids stay, they costing the state, they costing the county money. So anybody want to take them halfway, just get rid of them. We'll deal with it later. Yeah, they got a shaky past. Yeah, we know they got some stuff going on. It's not a best home, but let's be honest, we're paying for it right now. The system is not designed to say, you know what? We're just going to keep these kids, raise them here, take care of them, and make sure they're protected, than giving them away. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Those people aren't the fault. The problem is the system that was set up.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't account for. It doesn't account for. Once we learn that, guess what? Then we realize how we need to change the system. We need a new system. What kind of system? We need to get one with black people. If it's the same system, you change the color, what's different?
Mm-hmm. Right there.
It's the system.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you what happened with teams. The different why you'll have a team, just say like the Falcons. They get different coaches. They don't always trade out players. You know what they realize why they changed coaches? Because of the system.
Yep.
A coach brings in a different system. If the coach comes in and does the same thing the last, so it's like,
what's the purpose?
So you bring in a no coach, unlike us, we bring in politicians, but the system is still the same.
Mm-hmm.
So you never get change.
Yeah.
Look at Phil Jackson when he came to the Chicago Bulls. How many games did they win before he was there? He was assistant coach. When, mind you, assistant coach, Doug Carlin was the head coach. Phil was his assistant coach.
Right.
They came to Mike and told Michael, listen, we're going to get rid of Doug and we're going to make Phil the head coach. Did you know they did that first? Mike told them, yeah, Mike and Phil like this, but they changed the coach. Well, once they put Phil in, who was the assistant, now he became the coach. How did they start winning three? How did they win 3 back-to-back?
Yep, they had to change.
They had to change the system. We keep putting in Republican, we keep putting in Democrat, but they using the same system.
True.
That's why I keep saying you gotta vote. Yeah, people gotta be recognized. You gotta denote a party, but you need somebody who's gonna bring in a different system. What system are you going to implement? Well, I'm gonna just go and keep doing somebody that said that system hasn't worked. We hadn't won with that system.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense.
Yes, absolutely.
People say we say stuff sometimes, but we don't really examine to say you can. If people get that's it. We need somebody new. But what wind up happening a lot of time we get new people, we wind up having the same system.
Yep.
So you have to be able to explain what system are you going to implement. Said a lot. Tell me what we got. Hit that cash out. Hit the cash out.
It's interesting you mentioned that about Michael Jordan because you know Michael Jordan record has been broken.
What?
Oh yeah. And not only Michael Jordan has now issued a congratulations to the dude who has far succeeded
What did he?
his feet.
What did he do?
You are aware of that, aren't you, preacher?
Well, okay. Tell me which record. He got a lot of them.
Michael Jordan called Bam Adebayo after his 83-point game and gave him a one-word message.
What do you know?
That is, the dude just scored 83 points in one game. Something that Michael Jordan has never, ever been able to do.
Okay, Michael Jordan, let's do this.
I'm just stating facts. I'm just stating facts. I'm just reporting.
Facts.
Let me tell you something. You're reporting what they want to tell you. Bam has 0 championships. This is what you want to remember, the difference, okay? If I just say you play Asa and you put up 200 points, I'm just using for example.
Yeah.
I played Ivan, who's taller than me, bigger than me, who's more experienced in basketball, who played on a high collegiate level. And I beat Ivan, and I say just say I put up 70 points on Ivan. You put 200 on Asa. The problem becomes who was you playing? Michael Jordan put up 68 points, 63 points on Larry Bird and the Celtics.
Preacher.
Hold on. Let me help y'all listen. See, when people report again, stop getting caught with the fluff. Bam ain't winning no, he never win no ring.
That's him, preacher, always getting caught.
Hold on. I ain't done.
Based on your own scenario that you just gave, you should say that that's why I say the best player is Spud Webb and Muggsy Bogues. Those are the shortest dude in the league, and they've been scoring over all them tall dudes.
And how many rings they got?
I'm not basing it on rings. You can't base it on rings.
Hold on, but let me say that he still didn't get more than Wilt. There's another thing you got to remember.
Muggsy Bogues and Spud Webb. Do you know how good them guys were? They actually played.
They were well enough to play and did very well. No chip. Let's talk about chips, okay? We're talking about chips.
We can't talk about chips. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna explain why you can't grade it off chips. When you play a physical sport, there's something known as injuries. If someone's career and they get hurt after a year, that don't mean that they were sorry. You can't be like, hey, well, this guy played 30 years, so he better than the guy who played 2 years because they got injured. You see what I'm saying? And then contracts, and they don't want to pay them. It's not about chips. I don't even eat chips like that. Chips. Most chips have all these high ingredient saturated fats in it, preacher.
Apparently, you got something in your head. Because you definitely ain't got no fat. Let me tell you something. First of all, No, shoot you in the foot, because nothing you saying, man.
If you don't go off who won the
Listen.
most championships, then
I was just
it
finna
wins
tell you
Michael
that.
Jordan.
Definitely tell you another thing. I was just finna tell you that he shot 40-something points in free throws.
Yes.
Why are y'all hating? What's wrong with that?
Kobe put
So
up
if somebody keep getting fouled, you y'all watch Shaquille O'Neal. They just call him Shaq Attack because they put him in the free throw so many times.
Yeah, because he couldn't shoot. That's why they set him down. They didn't set him down because they sent him to the free throw line because he couldn't shoot. The object was to keep him at the free throw line, so you rather get 1 point out of Shaq than 2.
And you knew you were going to win, Maryland.
Everybody knew Shaq was bad for free throws.
Listen.
See?
What we got to do is we got to tell the most important part. If you think Michael Jordan is all that, Michael Jordan reached out to Iguodala, and Michael Jordan personally told him, "Congratulations."
Okay.
So Michael Jordan even applauded the man. So
Stop
you can't
it.
Mike
Stop.
said congratulations. Y'all got to give it up for the man, preacher. He's better.
Okay.
No ring. The man got 0 ring.
Why do you keep going back to rings, preacher? A lot of people don't wear jewelry. I don't even wear
What
jewelry.
are you playing for?
What?
Preacher, everybody don't play for the same thing. You're not playing for a ring. Some people motivation is just a paycheck so they can get in a better financial situation.
Inch for inch, pound for pound, Iverson was the greatest. Let me say that.
I'm telling you, it was Muggsy Bogues and Spud Webb.
Again, you having a tattoo moment.
They played against giants, preacher.
Listen,
They
they ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't got no chips. Listen.
What are you talking about? Spud Webb had listen, preacher.
That's all I'm looking at. Wilt Chamberlain, they say they want. Wilt the still is the best all around you don't see not that do it. Dribble, shoot. I mean, he could do it all. Block, steal, fast, strong, he could do it all. Mike is not a hater. 83 points is hard. Mike congratulated him in a compliment. Mike never said he was better. That not Mike personality. You don't owe that man. Okay, right. Kobe put up 62 and 3/4, sat out 4. Clay put up 60 and sat out the 4. Miami was up 30 and he stayed in the stat pad. See? Cutting down. That's the truth. Tell them about it. See? They weren't playing nobody. They were already up 30 points. All the other guys sat out. Mike put up 6. Let me tell you what, Mike, his 60 is better than his 80 because he put it on the Celtics. The Celtics and the Lakers were the dominant team back then. Iverson was good. Pound, inch for inch? No.
Preacher. Okay, based off what you said, pound for pound, inch for inch. Let's leave it right there. What y'all have on y'all screen, according to the entries, is the average height of the NBA is ranges from 6'5" to 6'7". That's 6 feet 5 inches to 6 feet 7 inches. That's the average height. Now listen, hold on, preach. Once you look at the average height of the NBA and you take a guy who is only 5'3" who dominated the sport years and years, how can you not say this short dude right here is not the absolute man? Talk to me, preacher.
First of all, let me tell you something. First of all, what you just said, you ain't even
the man dominated, preacher.
Okay, who did he dominate?
The man dominated the sport.
No, you did. What you
the
said?
Man is not preacher. I'm taller than this guy.
So what?
I'm taller than this guy. You mean tell me you can't respect this guy?
Show his record. Show his record. Show his chip. Let's show how many chips he got. Just show him. So how many chips he got? Scoring championship.
Why are we talking about potato chips, preacher? I don't eat. They high calories. I don't eat potato chips. Look, this guy is 5'3". Listen, this guy is only 5'3" inches. The average height of the NBA is 6'5", 6'7". And watch this right here. Here's the most impressive. This guy played for 14 seasons.
Okay.
This guy kept getting hired. He played for 14 seasons in the NBA. That's how good this guy was.
Show me where they say he's dominated.
Right.
Where the chips at? And I watched Muscle was good for his side.
You gotta put respect on this man's name. Y'all gotta quit. The man played aside giants.
okay. Again,
The man dominated Giants.
Man, let me tell you something. That is one of them little people things. When they get it going, it's hard for it's just you gotta wait for them to come down off their high chair. When they get up there,
you know what?
Get them turn around.
Yeah.
You
Y'all
know,
ain't serious.
we're trying to get you to realize. Listen, what you gonna do with a man? The Celtics had the number one I'm trying to tell him the difference here. Mike 63 is better than all of them guys. It's better than Damian Lillard, them 71, 73, 60, 81. This man was playing the Celtics. Now, listen, the Celtics and the Lakers were the dominant team. This man listen, you playing against Larry Bird, you got Parrish out here, you got McHale out here, you got Danny Ainge out here, you got man, the Celtics was serious. What are you talking? You don't know nothing about no basketball.
No.
Preacher.
That man know why no basketball. That man just talking.
Y'all can't be serious.
You know what they did?
You don't understand. He's 5'3". He was literally the rookie of the year. The man played 14 seasons. He was the rookie. I'm tell you, the man was that good. He was that guy.
Okay.
And the man was 5'3". Preacher. The man, he's 5'3", and he playing with dudes that's 6'7". Take him to the hoop.
Let me tell you. First of all, let me tell you something. What you're not paying attention to. With the average height of what it was, that was not the average height when he played. So I'm just help you out.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So back then, you saying it wasn't no tall people in the NBA. Come on, preacher.
No, that's not the problem. The problem was all Muggsy Board was. Let me ask you something. Who you think had been that low to the ground? If he 5'3", where the ball at when he dribbled?
Okay. Are we ready to go here? Are you ready to go there, preacher?
I'm helping you out.
So you saying the short man had an advantage?
Muggsy wasn't taking nobody no hole slamming on nobody. Muggsy Board could.
He was a point guard.
Somebody said they respect the midgets.
Yeah, we ain't got no problem with it. Listen.
Preacher, he made Team USA. This dude 5'3" was on Team USA. What are y'all talking about?
Hold on for a minute. He played in the Olympics?
He played on Team USA.
I answer that. He played in the Olympics. Did he play when they went to the Olympics?
He played on Team USA.
No, don't stop it. Listen, we're not talking about none of these little LeBron team. Did he go?
Preacher, he won the gold.
Dream Team. I asked you a simple question.
The Dream Team was 1992. He went back in 1986 is when he played. He was the gold medalist.
Okay.
On the USA national team. It's called FIBA gold medalist.
Somebody said you're the same height, so I see what.
I'm taller than Muggsy, is what I'm telling you, preacher. I'm actually taller than Muggsy.
First of all,
here you go, right here, preacher. It says right here. He won the gold medals with the USA national team in 1986.
Oh, hold on. So it was a team.
You just asked he was on the dream team. No. Basketball is a team sport, preacher. Nobody in basketball plays by themselves.
Okay. No, but a person can take and lead a team. He didn't lead a team. He did not lead them. Carry them.
Preacher. This man, he went 12th overall in the draft. He was a 12th pick. Somebody who's 5'3", they picked him as the number 12 draft pick in the first round. That's how good the dude is.
After 11 went before him.
11 tall dudes.
Okay.
Look at this. Rookie of the year.
So you could do that.
Look at this, Charlotte Hornets. You know what? I've been to the Charlotte Hornets Stadium. I went inside. Have you ever went inside?
No.
Exactly.
Never a Charlotte. I don't know why that makes sense. Was never a Charlotte Hornet fan. Larry Johnson was down. He was down. I wasn't a Charlotte Hornet fan. I didn't care one way or another about Charlotte Hornet. They just never my team. I remember when Lonzo Mourning was down there. I mean, a lot of them. I mean, they was our team, but it wasn't no team I really thought a whole lot about. Like, oh, that's my team. Look at they got Mercy Bowles. No, I'm looking at chips. How many wins?
Why do you keep talking about chips?
I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't eat chips. You don't eat meat. When's the last time you had some chips?
Let me ask you a question. Why do you go to work?
To make money.
Okay, good. You know why they play basketball and why they go is to go to the championship and to win it. So he played all those seasons and he never accomplished it. Okay, he never accomplished it. He made money and he was a good player. This is why I'm trying to tell you the difference here between greats and good players. Muggsy Bogues was a good player. He never accomplished winning out of 12 seasons, 14 seasons. Never did it. He never been to a championship playoff. He never been to the finals. Look up and see have you ever been to the finals.
I want to just show you something real quick.
Never been, never win.
So do you know who Sam Jones is? Sam Jones. What about Tom Heishenshon? What about John Huckleberry and Tom Sanders? These are guys who has the most championships, and nobody knows who they are. So if you're gonna base everything off of championships, then these are your top 5, top 6 players ever because they have the most championships than anybody. Michael Jordan.
Stop. You didn't read Bill Russell.
He's at the top.
But you didn't read it. You ran straight down to Sam Jones.
Right.
Because it's showing all these players who nobody knows. So if you base it off, did you know who Sam Jones is? And Tom Heitler's son.
Guess what? I know this. They got chips. I want to know them because they got chips.
I want to point out Michael Jordan is not on the list. Michael Jordan is not the top 5 or top 6. If you're gonna go on chips, it's not even Michael Jordan.
Well, no, but I'm telling you the difference what you're gonna look at with him, with Mike, when you look at Mike.
Okay, so you changing the goalpost.
No, I ain't changing the goalpost. I'm looking at he won chips. Just like them, they won chips. Must be I've always stayed. They'll tell you, I always tell you, the guys I talk with tell you, I always told them, I said Bill Russell the best. There's no way he can't be. Let me tell you something, man. When you win all your high school championships, all your college championships, you come to the professional league, play 13 years, and you win 11 championships. I don't know how you tell somebody better than that. Listen, one of the championships, he was coaching and he was playing.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
He coached the game while he played it. There is no basketball. They'll tell you that. Ask them, I'm just breaking this up. I've been told them, listen, Mike is great. You ain't better than Bill Russell.
Why you would never talk about Sam Jones? Bill got 11, Sam got 10.
First of all, listen when Sam played. 1959. You wouldn't live. You just
look at it, preacher. If you notice, all of them they're on the same team, which is Boston Celtics. So what did this mean? Look at this right here, preacher.
What?
The top 8 players who in the NBA, all of them played on the Boston Celtics, who got the most doggone it. So what that tell you right there, preacher?
No, what that
they got the most chips, and this is all one team.
No, but let me tell you something else too. Why they all? Let me tell you something what you don't know. Why you were talking? The reason why you didn't think and you shot yourself. The reason why all those guys got championships because they played with Bill Russell.
No, what about Michael Jordan?
Oh,
I'm just saying. You say it's based on chips. This is what I'm telling you. You can't base it on chips.
No,
you got to base it on pound for pound. You got to put on Muggsy Bogues. 5'3".
Ounce for ounce, that little bit you got, the little bit you put up there, that man. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, the only reason they got them rings because they played with Bill Russell.
Bill Russell played with them.
No, Bill Russell. Listen, look at the ring. Look at the green count. He got 11. They got less than him. Who you think played with who?
Duh.
It's okay, love doctor.
You know what? I can't win.
If you're gonna show me,
y'all gonna disrespect short people in the NBA. I get it.
I understand you though.
Y'all see this terrible response he gave. The man sat here and showed other players on the same team. It ain't like these are players that played on different teams.
No, what I'm showing you, preacher, is you can't base it off of chips because everybody's on Michael Jordan team. They got more rings than Michael Jordan.
What?
Yes. That's what I proved on that list. I proved on that list. Let me show that. I put a top 10. So if you zoom out, you'll see right here. There's a guy who ranked number 9. His name is Robert Horry. He has more championships than Jordan. Robert Horry was actually on Jordan's team. He was his teammate, but he has more chips.
No. Robert Horry played with the Lakers. He didn't go to I don't think he went to Chicago.
Oh, he didn't?
No, look at it. He didn't play. He played with the Lakers. He played with the Spurs and the Rockets. What are you doing?
Yep, Michael Jordan not on the list. Top 10. Well, okay, I was wrong about that then. I was wrong about that, but I was still right about Michael Jordan in the top 10.
Still wrong. Let me tell you something. Robert Horry was not the key. He was a 3-point shooter. Okay, Robert Horry was good. He played with great team. You played with the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. You was not the starting player. You played with the Spurs. You had that Admiral up there. You had Tony Parker. You had Ginobili. He was a good player all day long. This is that clutch. You see the difference? Clutch. He was a good player, but look at the teams he played with. He played with great teams.
Man.
Houston, he'd have played with Elijah One. Elijah One of the greatest centers of all time. They're both centers on the court and off.
You know what? The reason why you feel that way is because you don't believe because you haven't saw. And I understand you ain't get to see.
Wow,
but right now, this right here is a 1 minute clip of this 5'3" dude out here balling.
You got Elijah to comment. That's how bad it is.
Yeah. It's that will never really happen.
Look at him. Cold-blooded. Go for it. Look at that. 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 Cold-blooded 5'3". Look at that. Doing it. Look at that. My man. Best point guard. Look at that. Look at that pass. Look at that pass. Look at that. Watch this. Watch this.
He squeezed through a little hole there. I want them
Giant. Look at that. Take him to the hole. Watch this. That's Charles Barkley, ain't it? Look at that. Look at that. Man. Come on, preacher. Look, that's against Jordan. He shot the ball against Jordan. Against Jordan. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on. Did you see that? That's Jordan. Look what he did to Jordan. Look what he did to Jordan. Look at that. Look at that. That's what he did to Jordan. Look at that. You know, it's time. I don't want to talk about that.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do me a favor. I want you to pull up highlights of people that did it to Jordan. I just want you to see if you can just say highlight. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something. Just pull up highlights of people that did it to Jordan. I'm just show you something.
All right.
Can you pull that up? Yeah, I'm saying.
Right,
This is off the dome. I'm going to show you something.
I'll go and I'll pull it up. You said type in highlights of people that were 5'3" who did it to Jordan.
No, we just saying people that gave it to Jordan. Highlights. So you get video highlights of people that gave it to Jordan. Let's see them. Let's look at some. Okay, they gonna show it. You found it.
People that gave it to Jordan.
I mean, yeah, basketball. Yeah, like did it. So let's see. Let's see if they got a highlight. I just want to say they got a quick highlight.
No.
Well, you probably say people that shot over Michael. Maybe I don't know. Let's see.
People that shot over Michael.
You know what I'm saying, Peter?
Maybe
you gotta find it. Don't play, man. Come on. We apologize for Lord Doctor behavior tonight. Direction on his medication said for him to take 2, and unfortunately, he only took 1. Listen,
I'm gonna blame it on your wife.
I'll show you. Listen, compare it. I could never have said that better than what you said.
Y'all just saw this 5'3" man do Jordan in.
Just show please follow medication. Those are highlights. Show the low light. Listen, I want to listen. You right. Listen, I just want to show him something right quick. And he can be Reggie. You show the low lights. That's like saying somebody is best dressed.
You talking about the bloopers reel?
Prom picture, huh?
Let's see.
Time that Michael Jordan got dominated, or time that Michael.
Okay, yeah, people that dominated Michael Jordan. Okay.
Let's just say it's so simple.
Times Michael Jordan got humiliated.
All right, come on.
No, that's
all right, go ahead.
Let's see him. Can we look at it?
That's the humiliated opponent.
That's what we want. Let's see that. That's fine. I don't care which one it is. Let's see.
I'm trying to find. You said when other people did Michael Jordan.
Okay. If you're showing the times he got humiliated, what you think they're showing him getting humiliated?
No, that's not what this says. This says the times that Michael Jordan humiliated other people.
Okay, I don't want that. Okay.
Yeah. Opponents humiliated Michael Jordan. That's all.
I like you, Tula.
That you got more page than I got.
Okay.
That's why I couldn't be in public service. I kill a citizen. Start with him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Crazy.
man, showing again humiliated. Let's see.
Humiliated by Michael.
10 times Michael Jordan got schooled. Here we go.
You can't find it. Look at the fact you can't find it. Oh, we got one. Let's see.
Here we go. This 10 times that Michael Jordan got schooled.
10 times. Let's look at it, y'all. When I say stop, can you stop?
Yes.
No.
Okay, that's all I want to do. Let's say, because I ain't never seen this. I want to see it, and I'm gonna show you something. It ain't gonna take long.
Actually,
you know why it's spinning? Because they saying this is almost stupid. It's,
all right, here we go. Here we go. This number 10.
This 10. Let's look at y'all. Let's be fair.
Jordan's got the tongue out. Watch out.
That
dude.
Well, you can't be quiet. That's one. That's one. That's one.
Okay.
Down to 3:10 remaining in the game. Low feed.
That dude 7 foot just did it.
What team is that? What team is that? New York. What team is that?
Okay, he got Michael Jordan on the ground.
Who is that? That's KJ Johnson.
Kevin Johnson.
So that had to be what that was KJ Johnson. That's the Phoenix Suns.
You too, fair use.
Doing, got him. There you. Got him. Listen to y'all. Look at this. Who is that?
Yeah, that is like 7'2", 7'1".
Who is that?
That was Shaq. That was Shaquille O'Neal.
That's cool.
Who is that?
Kobe.
Yup. So you got Kobe who did it, you got Shaq who did it, you got Kevin Johnson, all these all-stars.
Out of the slump that has affected him throughout the month of March. Jordan had it deflected. For 21 for the line. Here's Jordan going left and rejected by Bird. Jordan was deflected.
Larry Bird just did it.
Defensive secret, able to keep it alive. Lewis from downtown.
Doing in number 4.
It's Mahmoud inside to Jordan. Rose to Stiff. Stopped by Pippen. Knocked out.
What team was that?
I don't know. I couldn't make
It's
it
that
out.
Griffin. Oh, that's New York.
Orlando.
That's Orlando.
Okay.
That's Shaq. Okay.
Don't
Jordan. No, that's good. Listen, he's done.
I already know.
Shake.
Allen Iverson who did it. Allen Iverson did it.
Take it right. Go right. Take it right.
Allen Iverson did it. Allen Iverson like 6'5".
Yes,
6'6".
6'3". 6'4".
Rockets will be playing perimeter defense.
The team allowed one. That's like 7'5".
Listen,
That's number
stop.
one right there.
That's
So you
number
got
one.
all the time that Jordan got schooled by these dudes that's 7 feet and 6'5", and they don't show how he got schooled by the dude that's 5'3".
Okay, let me ask you a question. We're gonna put him in and make it 11. Let me ask you a question. How many championships they got over him?
There you go talking about chips again. Come on, preacher.
Let me tell you something, help y'all, and what help out a lot of y'all got. Y'all see one move and y'all lose it. Jordan has shown consistency. Let me tell you something. He's played better opponent than these guys are paid. Okay. First of all, none of these guys, that boy Bam put up point. He did not play no Larry Bird. Hurt Larry Bird, Larry Bird. He wouldn't have done it. Hold on. Larry Bird was crazy on defense. He was a defensive player. Jordan put it on him. Oh, listen. At one time, he couldn't do nothing with Bird. He pulled out and showed what kind of man he took over. That's the difference when you watch a man grow and elevate. What you looking at is a short guy, and you want to parade him and go. Listen, he did great for what he did. Now, never about taking that away from him. To make the NBA, if you're on the bench, you done did a great job. But to be on the floor and start, and they take the ball, and they actually putting the ball, the IQ you got to have when you are a point guard for the fact you bring the ball, you got to be able to see the whole floor. Not only you see play, sometimes you can't get to play. You got to make a decision whether to shoot. They put that in the hand of the point guard. If I can't get it open, then I'm shooting. To give that man that type of responsibility tells you just how good he really is. When you look at all them guys you seen do what they do, a lot of guys never got chips. Okay, Allen Iverson, then he went one time. He killed Kobe. He killed Shaq in one game. After that, they demolished him, wiped him. He got one game. They destroyed him. When you watch all these guys, you see Detroit only got 2. Kobe got 5. Jordan got 6. Shaq got 4. Jordan got 6. So when you come down and do the real math, when you look at pound for pound, player for player, Jordan the best you gotta be gotten in there. I just want to let you see that so it make you feel better about yourself. You just ain't gonna have no. It's just being honest. The man was just really great when it came out what he did. Now I seen that picture of him doing that with that little boy paying Thompson icing now. At that point, he was sicko. But other than that, he was a great player.
Muggsy Bogues, you ain't got one picture of him ever inappropriate touching the child.
That's what you say. No, I think Iverson was over 6'1". I'm gonna say Iverson was.
I think he's like 6'5" or 6'6".
No, John was 6'6". He could have been
6'6". No. I said Ivan. I said Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson was not 6'6". He was not 6'5". He was like 6'3" or something like that, 6'4". Because Derek Fisher was 6'3". So yeah, he said to be like 6'3". Look it up and say
6.
Only 10 teams.
6 feet. It says he's 6 feet even. 6 feet, 165 pounds.
My head, the real confident. I mean, you can't blame Bill because 10 people won, but they couldn't get enough money to build up a 10 team. I still got them chips. How many colleges was it when he won every one of them in college, though? How many high schools was it when he won every playoff and when he won every championship in high school? Y'all don't think that's great? Every high school, every college, and you only lost twice in the NBA?
Yeah.
That's like,
I think the only greater than that would be with 5'3" and be able to play in the NBA for 14 years. I think that's the only and make
they do
gold medal. I think that's the only thing better than that, preacher. Tulip, don't you agree, Dr. Joe?
He's saying Iverson was the best pound for pound. No, I wouldn't say that. Iverson was definitely good. I'm telling you now, Iverson really to put him up against a guy. I'm gonna tell you what, that boy John Morant, I ain't no fan of it. What he do, look at his highlights. When you talking about a player, listen, man, we talking about get up and put it on the backboard. I'm talking about high pin it on the backboard. What John Morant do with the ball, I would love to see him and Iverson play against each other. Iverson had it quick. Iverson couldn't get up that high. John Morant ridiculous. I mean, it's retarded how high he get in the air. Really, but he can sell his head. He gonna get your head out of him. Okay, here we go. Go ahead. What you got now? You just late. Go ahead.
Let's move on. We got y'all.
Right. Tulip, we want to move on now to our favorite part of the show.
No, we didn't say that. We had news.
Huh?
Did we finish all our news? Who told you to go there?
No, we can't finish the news article. We got too many of them. We got too many. We got too many news articles left over.
She's talking about 5'3".
You see what? You know what? That's what we have a problem with short people because they got small attention spans. Yes, Wilt was 7'1", shrink him to Iverson height, and he's what? And he's nothing. What? Don't do that. Wilt was a machine. What there? There's something about Mexico?
A little girl, Kevin, I understand, is in a coma or after being bullied. What can you tell us?
Yeah, family is in the process of doing funeral arrangements as we speak. We had a chance to speak to them earlier today. This little girl, her name is Jada West. She's 12 years old. She is a student at Mason Creek Middle School, I should say, in County. She lives in Villa Rica on the Douglas County side, and she actually is someone who moved from Bowdoin to start the second semester here in January. So she's a new student at the school, and her parents say that she has been bullied since going to that school. She said her I'm told that her dad went to the school to try to deal with some of these issues. There's an issue with a boy and there's an issue with a girl. And what ended up happening on Thursday, she got in an argument with a girl on the bus, and then that spilled out onto the street at her bus stop. She walked down the street. There's video of this circulating on social media, and that family asked us not to show that video. So we are honoring that request. And then a fight ensues, and Jada falls to the ground. She gets back up, and she seems like she might be okay. And then she walks away, and then she falls again to the ground. Because she was near home, one of her girlfriends, the little girl, she ran to get Jada's mom. Mom comes out to the scene and sees her child on the floor, not breathing. And so they take her to Tanner Medical Center, Villa Rica. Then she's air flighted to Scottish Rite Children's Hospital. And unfortunately, she was pronounced dead on Sunday, brain dead. And now they are now in the process of making funeral arrangements. Right now, they do not know what killed that little girl. They're waiting on an autopsy, but the family is putting 1 and 1 together and saying this equals 2. This fight, this bullying led to this. I want you to take a listen to her mom right now.
I'm angry. We gotta teach our children. I'm angry. What happened to the love? What happened to the love? We lost our love, people. Teach your children to love. Violence is not the key. Have a heart. Have a heart. Love. The Lord wants us to love one another.
Absolutely heartbreaking. And the video that I mentioned just a few moments ago, that video that's been circulating is now in the hands of the Villa Rica Police Department. The Villa Rica Police Department and the Douglas County District Attorney's Office are looking at this video and doing interviews, and they'll figure out what the next steps here. But right now, no one has been charged in this case. Ariel?
Kevin, the pain and anguish in that mother's voice, it's like a gut punch. I can't even imagine what that family is going through given this situation. Has the school district said anything? Is there any further information about it sounding like the father trying to put an end to this and taking action about the bullying his daughter was facing? Any information that they might be sharing?
The school system didn't directly deal with that part, but did put out a statement basically offering its condolences and saying that because this incident took place off of school property, they don't want to comment any further other than to say that law enforcement is handling this case at this moment.
Okay, good to know. Kevin, before I let you go, any final questions besides obviously what police are going to find as a course of this investigation? Anything else that you're taking a look at, ways that maybe people can get involved and help this family? Any of that out yet?
Yeah, you know, I did ask the family if they had anything like that going on, and right now they don't. They're still planning their funeral, but this is truly an awful situation, and they really they provided the video for us, but they had second thoughts and said, please don't put that video out there, and we certainly will respect that. It's when you look at the video, you do not see the second end where she's falling on the ground and the mom comes to get her, but you do see the initial fight where they get the deuce up, they start punching and they go to the ground, and she gets up and it seems like she's okay, but obviously that is truly an extremely uncomfortable thing to watch for the family and for the mom. So we definitely did not want to put that video back out there.
Is it possible? I see where one of our faithful listeners, she said she saw the TikTok. Is it possible you can send that link to Love Doctor and we can just see if that TikTok will show?
It should be on YouTube too.
You want to see? Let's see.
Yeah. It's all over social media right now.
I want to see the fight. I want to see what she's saying with the mother. Why she said I think it was the mom. They're trying to figure out what killed her.
What? The other girl who was bullying her pushed her while they were fighting. She's talking about she thinks it's the mom, the one that was talking, but it was the mom. It was another girl who pushed her from school.
So they got on TikTok. Okay, I thought she.
Let me I'm gonna scroll down all the stuff that I see on YouTube. Do y'all think this right here was it? Uh-oh.
Well, another tragic story.
I was saying this right here, like it has a picture of the actual fight with the girl on the ground. Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the ground
Is
right
that
now.
it?
I don't know. I'm gonna click
Go
on
ahead.
this.
The mom had a long
Meanwhile,
caption.
another tragic story, this one out of Douglas County, where police were investigating the death of a middle school girl who died following a fight just after getting off the school bus. Now, these are photos shared with 11 Alive by the family of 12-year-old Jada West. Her family says her heart stopped as she walked home after that fight. Right now, it is unclear what led up to the fight, but this video appears to show it. At one point, you can see two girls fall to the ground. Tonight, Villa Rica police confirmed they are investigating the fight and are in contact with the Douglas County District Attorney's Office about potential charges. In a statement from the Douglas.
Oh, it's bad. Fair use YouTube. It's just bad. Fair use YouTube. Fair use. It's bad. You know, our young people, and the fault is us, the adults. We more or less we push it. We don't teach our kids respect, turn away, don't get involved. You know, we everybody, you know, somehow you pick up something and knock them out. You don't tell your kid. And when the kid was told, we was told that for protective measures. You being bullied, you pick up something, you knock them in the head or whatever. If somebody's bullying you or trying to hurt you. Now the person who's picking up hitting people are the people that's the victimizers. So now we taught the victimizer how to assault. Like we taught defensive measure, it was for that, strictly for defensive. If somebody swing on you, somebody try to punch you, it was never teaching them how to be the aggressor. The first thing you teach people in martial arts and other end, first thing is try to walk away. If they don't allow you to walk away, then you have to defend. You try at all costs, and then you only use enough to where you can safely get away or get your opponent to submission. Now it's beat them till you kill them. You got to learn, but because now what is it? You let somebody go, you know they're gonna come back with a gun and shoot up and kill everybody in the neighborhood.
Man,
So
ain't that
everybody's so far gone till there's no level of okay, me and you here. There's a couple of punches and you go on, I go on the way. You know, I go on my way. No, I'm gonna come back with a gun. I'm gonna kill you and your whole family. I'm gonna stalk you. So it's like you can't afford to let me walk away, and I can't afford to let you walk away. That's the culture we live in now. We pushed it to that. That girl fight ahead. Look, well, at that point, you got people with camera, everybody edging up. It's hot, it's pushing, and now y'all got to go this far. Now you looking at just a fight, you win. You look at just a fight. This girl dead. People want you dead. Your parents are afraid for your life, and you'll say you can't go back to school. Now they got to pay for an attorney. They went and said the state gonna press charge. The state trying to figure we press charge or how we're gonna do it. If the other girl's 12, we really can't charge her for murder and get the most time unless we hold her till she's 17 or closer to 17. Which means now we gotta hold her in jail from 12 till when she gets 17, it'll be almost time to let out.
Right.
But then if you take her now, you're looking at okay, she's a juvenile. Juvenile's gonna get 18 months. So I gotta wait to try her as an adult. Then you saying, don't forget, they're saying bullying. Now you got to make an example out of her.
Yeah.
That's another thing I heard. This on the news. Now, in the case they're going to tie this into bullying. What are they calling bullying? When we were talking about somebody bullying you, they were putting their hands on you, taking something from you. Now somebody say, hey, oh, look, this how, ugly little short guy. That's bullying. That's bullying. He needs to be arrested. That's kids jumping.
Right.
Hands ain't being put on you, nothing being taken from you, no threats to your life. Now everything is bullying. Looking at somebody too long, well, you can't keep looking at them. That's offense of bullying. Let me tell you what happened today. So my grandson got in trouble today.
I already know which one it was. You ain't got to tell me.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Let me
Because you don't. Which one you think?
Y'all got one that's light skin and y'all got one that's dark skin.
Okay.
I'm one of the lighter hue.
No, it's not.
Tell the story.
You got that wrong. Thank you.
Oh, for real? The dark skin was messed up.
No.
Well,
Okay.
listen, he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. Dark skin happened.
Somebody's grandchildren now.
Okay, so let me finish. All right, let me finish what happened. So anyway, my grandson's at school today. He got in trouble. The teacher called his dad. His dad told him, "Oh, said that teacher called me about it. Son here got in trouble." I said, "Well, I'm saying like, what happened?" So he told the teacher said, "I want to put him on the phone. I'm so disappointed. I want to tell you what he said." So he got on the phone. He said that he said some people. He said so. He said, "Tell your dad what he said." This is what he said at lunch to another kid. He said, "Some people go to college for knowledge, but you go to Jupiter to be stupider."
Oh, I already know who it was.
And the teacher said that she was so disappointed. She could not believe that he had done that. And it was like the worst thing ever. And I have like zero care of what she thinks. That is the dumbest phone call ever.
Absolutely.
You talking this is disappointed. Call his daddy. He on the phone crying. He think he gonna get like, whoa, this the end of the world. My dad gonna be so mad at me.
Right.
And listen, she could not finish. She could not stop stressing how disappointed she was with it.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So again, this teacher is homosexual.
Right.
So you tend to always
That's how you got out.
over-dramatize, and now you're hollering. He told, hey, some people go to college for knowledge, and you go to Jupiter to be
That's
stupid.
creative. I like that. That might have been one of my. That'd be my saying for the night.
It's not so great. You know, go down and speak to the kid. It's not really that. I don't think it's that serious. Like
It wasn't even worth the phone call. It wasn't even worth the tone time. You know, listen, all she could have told him, said, listen, y'all don't call each other stupid, so you don't go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That, hey, you know, funny, but don't say stupid. You know, find something else, you know, that, you know, and that, you know what I'm saying? Don't call each other stupid. That would have been incredible. But come on, he's saying he telling him. So you pushed it to call dad. This is the worst thing ever. That's what, he learned.
Again, is the teacher.
Yeah, he teach again.
That's pretty funny right there.
I mean, he's
That's
listen.
good. That fella right there gonna have that fella right. He gonna have a future.
Listen, I'm taking
That's
me, him,
creativity.
and
You
Cat
don't want to
Williams.
pick up on shit.
So it'll be me
Tell
and
him
my
that don't
son,
express
and it's gonna be
respect.
Cat Williams, and we all gonna have a podium.
Wow.
We'll tell our stories. But no, come
So
on.
listen,
That,
we
but that
got
whole
some
situation.
listeners out there, and Chess was able to actually provide us with the actual TikTok link. I haven't watched it yet, but this is a follow-up to the 12-year-old girl, the link that the mother posted on TikTok. This is it right here. Let's take a closer look. Let me put on the fair use before I even play it, because I don't want no issues with the fair use.
Fair use, YouTube.
That bitch put her hands on me and beat her fucking
Me
ass.
too.
That's all I saw. It doesn't really show much.
Was that her daughter talking? Bruce funny than Cat. I only use Cat to be funny. I wouldn't take neither one of them guys anywhere, be honest. I wouldn't take them guys nowhere. I'd just be funny. I say Cat, because Cat has some stories that are like so far out there. But again, was that her daughter talking like that with her mouth?
I don't know.
You can't tell if it's the daughter or the other girl.
I don't know.
That's the video I've seen. They don't show much.
See
of
that?
it.
See, sometimes let me tell you something else. Like they waiting to press charges. Some of that stuff gonna have to be looked at. They're gonna look at what they did with real time. If that they got those videos, because they pulled them phones, so it's gonna actually be, you know, like, okay, your daughter was putting a lot of stuff out there too. But you can go, because you're gonna show reports of how many times it was reported about her. Because now what can happen with this whole thing too, the school can be sued.
Right.
Yeah, the school can be sued if they've been notified of what was going on previously. Well, we never told them they should. No, a school needs to be known. I'll be honest with you, some stuff I don't believe the school should be sued for. If
Yeah,
the
because that didn't even happen at the school.
and the school was told, and they knew there was a bullying issue, then parents could have been pulled and something got addressed. Okay. Every time I throw the girl out of school, lock up these kids, and I hate this happen. They're kids. 12-year-old kid, the 12-year-old girl ain't no adult. That's a kid. And it's real unfortunate because at this point, both parents and families have lost. The other family got to look at how to protect this 12-year-old girl, what they're gonna do with her, get representation, keep her out of school. Now it's a mess. This girl had no idea. Summer won't be summer. Her summer might be in court. And from there, she might get a conviction and might send her to prison. Or she could be going to juvenile and be kept and held in juvenile till she's old enough to be tried as an adult. If they can find records that she had been reported on for bullying.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for both of the kids.
You know, I did see a school bus in the background, so they probably are gonna try to. Cause you see, that's a school bus in the background.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I know. And the school bus
chase down the kids.
The school bus pulled off. The school bus sat there and watched it and didn't get off and intervene. That's an issue. So, but now the school bus drop off kids. They don't know what they're doing. They got to keep
yeah.
Was that the one that passed right now? If it is, she the one I think said I'm gonna be her effing behind.
You know what? I think you're right. You know what?
Yeah, she's the one.
I don't know how to play it slow, so I'm gonna play it again, but I don't know how to slow it down to see who's.
I'm sorry. Is that the one? Is that the daughter that passed right now?
I think so.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay, let's see. Listen to her mouth. Listen.
Why y'all getting off the bus? That bitch put her hands on and get her fucking ass.
Yeah, that's her because she has the dreads. Yeah, that's her with the dreads.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess because she said that because the girls got off the bus, that wasn't their stop.
Oh, that's another one that she got off on the wrong bus stop too.
The girl got off of her bus stop to fight her. And I'm telling you something else. When we were coming on, the bus driver want to know why you get off the bus there. Everybody, when the bus driver, they knew your stop. You don't get off here. That's not your stop.
When I was coming along preaching, it was so many of us sitting there. You could get off at Waterstock and you could get on the wrong bus, and the bus driver wouldn't know. We were packed tight.
They noticed you.
Why do you find a seat on the bus sometimes?
Someone they knew their kid, they wouldn't let you on their bus. Because sometimes you would do that, get them try to ride a bus. Someone let you know. Man, we would call it, you don't ride this bus. They wouldn't let you ride.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you ride.
Oh, because y'all went to one of those special schools that only 10 people went to. But I went to a real school that the whole community and county went to, and it was just too many kids. And then you'll have different bus drivers sometimes because your bus driver might be a substitute bus driver, how they do it sometimes. So
no, we had employees.
I don't know what he's talking about. We had I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what bus he wrote that. I forgot he wrote.
Yeah,
that.
like if your bus driver call in sick or something, or be on vacation for the week, you get a new substitute bus driver or something.
No, what you talking about? So you had substitute teachers. Apparently, I don't know.
You doing,
you talking about the little bus you rode. Now, I don't know what Arnett heard. Arnett said she said, "Why are you getting off the bus?" Her voice was elevated. She was in distress. That was no. The stress man who used those words, the B and beat her, effing stress.
I have to say, we don't know what.
Hold on, let me see if I can play it back one more time. I just can't. I don't know how to slow it down.
You don't have to slow it.
Let me see.
If you find it on YouTube,
here we go.
Here we go.
I don't know
why y'all getting off the bus. That bitch put her hands on and get her fucking ass.
She put her hands on her. So she got the bus herself. That's gonna be part of the problem they're gonna have on the other girl that's the aggressor. Because that shows that she got offered her bus stop, and she said if she put her hands on her, so she didn't say she was gonna beat the girl up and get off. She said the girl put her hands on her. So now that brings a lot of clarity on the other girls in. Well, so now she's going to look at you got off on a stop that wasn't yours. That she didn't think about as a kid, but this is critical now. It'd be different. Hey, me and Joe got off the bus. This is our bus stop. We got into it and got to fight. Okay, it's gonna be different if Joe got off on my stop that want her stop with the intent to fight me.
Right.
Then if something happened to me, this is going to push this to a whole nother level. This is going to almost be like stalking.
Right. Yeah.
So, let me see. There's somebody on who is that person right here?
Stasia.
What they
the article. The article I saw said the girl had been bullied, and supposedly those were the same kids that followed her and that fought her. It said she was knocked down during the fight.
So let me say, I only seen one person that followed.
Oh, they jumped her. That's what they did. Oh.
No, I don't think they jumped her. I don't think they did.
Probably what happened, now those kids get in trouble for this. Just like say you my friend, hypothetically, you my friend, love that. So you get out the fight, get out the bus to fight somebody. I'm typically gonna jump off with you because I'm just gonna get out, make sure somebody else don't jump in it, and I'm getting off the seat. But now what can come up with that to look at, now they can charge, say you get to fight with the person and then you injure the person. Now it could be an issue of that person was injured because they were intimidated because both of us got off to do them hurt. I said, but I was with you. Because she's stating how, those were she said that girl had been bullied. And supposedly she said those were the same kids that followed her. So I don't know if but her statement was like one girl. So I think they might have been followed, but I think it's one girl. Now these other kids can be charged too now. If it's coming up, those kids had been bullying, those kids were following her, that can make a difference. She passed out afterwards, so they are trying to figure out, because they said she got up, she passed out afterwards, so they're trying to figure out if the fall killed her, if it was because of the fight.
Now, would that make a difference, preacher, if the fall killed her or if it was because of the fight?
Yeah, because they both. But you can also look at aggravated. If you fell down the steps because it was a skate on the steps, but I'm the one put the skate on the steps.
No, they didn't jump her. It was just one-on-one fight.
One-on-one fight. That's what I'm looking at. But the thing gonna be if she fell due to the fight that was aggravated by her, started by her.
Correct.
Therefore, or they're gonna probably gonna see if she could have had a medical condition. And when that fight happened, it could have triggered her. It been people that have done that died and they realized it wasn't more or less the fight. It was other factors that they had going on, and that fight more or less aggravated. So now you get a specialist to come to testify to say this, where they're gonna say, but it was aggravated by. All the specialists got to prove, or the expert is, regardless whether it was then or later, it was going to happen. Next in the hand during. So do we say that the fight killed her, or we said that time was going to do it anyway?
Right.
She had something unbeknown to her. I mean, think how many people take their 12-year-old for an extensive physical? You don't even go.
Yeah.
So she could have had a heart murmur, a situation that happened, and with her getting excited, in the fight, it just, it was doomed to happen. It just that situation allowed it. So it's all about if that's the case. When it comes back, if a jury they're gonna look at she died due to blow trauma to the head from the fight. So if that's the case, you're in trouble. The trauma did it because she only incurred the trauma because you got off of a bus stop, you were stalking her. To know where she get out, there's no way she not get out of stalking. Then it's gonna be aggravated stalking, but she's a minor again, so you got to watch your charges.
I think I found a video that got a little bit more
of the conversation.
Yeah, let me see.
You saw what I sent you? That ain't it.
Well, it's muted though.
Oh, let me try one.
Getting off the bus, that bitch put her hands on me and beat her fucking ass. Ooh. Clock it! That's my friend! Who said I could do that? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. Bro, you don't give a She done made all these people get off the bus. I didn't even know who I was arguing with. I think the one with the yellow one. Somebody on the bus was understanding me, right? Because the man, she was being loud as fuck with them there. But then somebody said, who in the fight? Oh, just chill out for a second. Right, please. But Micah moved. Let's push the piece. Let's push the piece. Micah, go. Go, Micah. Let's push the piece. She said she's right here. She's right here. She She said, "Get the." She said, "Okay, but I don't even know you. I don't know you, and I don't know your name. So please get the fuck off my mind. What the fuck you got going on? And walk your ass to your house, please." Please talk to me. Everybody knows I get down, so please don't start with me. You will get your stuff. You will get your stuff. Ever see everybody with me? We don't even want to talk you, so I am talking. You need that yes or no? Bitch, do you need that? Let's go. Let's get home.
Oh my goodness. She hit the concrete. That's right.
Jada! Jada! Oh my freaking God, Jada! Chill, bitch. Oh my God! Chill. Go home. Come on, Jada, let's go. Go home. Jada, come on. I said stop. Come on, let's go. I said stop. Do you understand? Oh, yes, I do. I hope so. Yes, I do.
Who in that?
The mama got there at the end. I believe the mom got there.
Yeah, I heard her saying, so she understood. She was talking, she was coherent. That's sad.
Yeah, that's what they said though. She got up, everything was fine. It was after.
That's what I heard the lady. So you heard me? She said yes.
Yeah, what they say? Oh, she hit the ground hard.
She hit. Yeah, you saw her fall, and she hit hard.
But it's sad. Our young people. It's sad.
The boy Michael was telling him.
It's the adults. It's our fault. It's our fault. I mean, we just didn't. We just didn't get the right information. The conversation, you hear her conversation, other girl conversation. It just went bad. It's bad. It went really, really bad. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, y'all. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. Our young people, that mother got to bear a child. The other parents got to worry about, defense for their child. That girl ain't safe nowhere. And I'm telling you how many threats she getting on social media. She can't go back to school. She don't realize, they can look at she's not dead, but in a sense, that girl she could be thinking about killing herself. You know how they phone got to be ringing? You can't watch TV. The news is showing it. You can't go to social media. It's going to be on your social media feed. It's on your Facebook. People showing her face. People putting her address. Other kids saying, I'm going to kill that bitch. She killed my friend. I don't believe her. She need to die. That's a lot on a kid. Yeah. Although people lost their child, it's not fair. That little girl it's bad. That girl, they will fight. They get the girl that know, I'm going to kill her. I'm going to beat the beat. That's their mind. They don't realize how. And even we don't realize sometimes we make decisions where stuff can go. It can be a lot worse than what we intended it to be. And now you try to say, oh, I didn't mean to kill him. I didn't want to try to kill him. So what did you think was happening when you were hitting him with blows in your fist? Because the throw to the ground actually came from the girl who was the girl that was actually being bullied. If you watch the fight, I don't have to go back and watch. You don't have to. You could watch her throw her, and that's how they both fell over. She was going with throwing her to the ground. But it went that she wound up hitting the ground.
Are you talking about the girl with the white shirt?
Yeah. Yeah, with the white sweater.
Okay. You saying she was the one who threw on the ground and she is that what you're saying?
If you look, I don't want to see the fight, but you can see she grabbed her to throw her to the ground.
And she ended up falling back.
She ended up falling, yeah.
So she was the aggressor?
No.
It was they were both fighting.
She was attacked. They were both fighting, but it looked as though she was throwing the girl to the ground. But she
got you.
But that's well side though. That's the only thing. She was on one side. If they had met in the middle of the street, a little bit different. That girl came way across the street.
One is I don't know. He back on. I think he on some doctor stuff. That must have been a parent picking up their kid when she fell. She hit her head. When she pulled her forward, the adrenaline kept her going. what the effort, what the effect took place after.
A parent in a white Jeep.
Somebody was probably paying their kids. Because that was an adult that tried to tell him to stop. I know it was an adult. Y'all stop.
At the end.
And she got up, she was like, yes, man, she was going on.
Do you think the bus driver is gonna get in trouble? Because she pulled off. Like she was like,
why would she know? They ain't gonna the bus
I know,
driver.
why would she know the boy? You just drop them off and keep going.
They get off. She kept going. She dropped them off. They got off. She left. They can try to make a suit for her, but I'm like, what did I know? Because it been different. She sat there, she was looking.
Right.
Because they would have waited for the bus driver anyway. Because the bus driver said, when we come, the bus driver reported you getting suspended the next day.
Oh yeah.
If that wasn't their stop, though.
Huh?
It could if that wasn't their stop. Because you got
again, kids get out. It be kids got out say that my cousin don't get out. My cousin. It be people. Get out.
Yeah. I mean, they all look alike too. You can't expect no bus driver to know all 60 kids on the bus.
Guess what? When it come down to lawsuit, this when you get hurt. That bus driver might have just put themselves in a situation where they can do their job, man.
Absolutely.
Because I'm telling you, we had bus driver that.
Oh, they're gonna try to go after the bus. They're gonna try to go after because that's the only person that got money.
No, you don't go after
they can't sue the neighbors and all the other kids and parents because they broke, so you can't sue them.
No, you can sue the school and you're gonna sue that girl parents too. You can sue their homeowner.
She ain't gonna get no money from the girl parents though. You can sue them for $1 million. The lady only work $5.15 an hour. You ain't gonna get much.
What is wrong with you?
On a house, you can sue them.
Them kids don't look like they come from a lineage of homeowners.
No, that neighborhood, they're looking at neighborhood. Yeah, they've been homeowners over there. That's not an apartment they were dropped off at. But if they do own a home, that's another thing the parent got to look at. They're going to sue their homeowner policy.
It's all type of ways, but I would want to follow this and monitor this to see how this is pursued in court. You know? Because based on the footage I just saw, it looked like mutual combat.
I agree.
No, it wasn't. Because I'm telling you why. You got off her bus stop. Had you not been, it's a lot of times it's like they said, being in the right place at the right time. Had you not been there, it never would have happened. That wasn't your stop. That's gonna be the end they're gonna have. You weren't supposed. It'd be different if I had a right to be there. I'm in the store to get something, and I run the Love Doc that we have an altercation here. Why were you in the store? I was in the store picking up. Why are you in the store? Oh, I went in the store following him. I want to let him know.
So let me just make sure I understand. Is the girl who died, was she the one getting off at the wrong bus stop, or the girl who
the other one?
The girl that attacked her got off at the wrong stop.
That ain't what I saw. I saw the girl who attacked her was like walking down the street.
No,
and the girl's like, get off my road, get out the road. And she was like, hold on, this my
No, I don't know what you heard. First
did
of all,
you heard something.
What she was saying, because it looked like that girl lived there on that street.
No, take your pill. Listen, no, the girl clearly said, if you pay attention, I don't know what you be listening to. It's scary because she clearly said, I don't know why that B got off that bus. If she hit me, I'm gonna effing. Because she was saying, then she was talking.
No, but she started at a different girl at that point. The girl who she actually fought was somebody different.
No, she did not. Stop.
Yeah, because the other girl like, who? Now you talking to me?
Okay.
She like, I'm talking to whoever, whichever one of y'all. Hold on, preach. We might need to play it back.
I'm talking to
Preacher. Can we play it back and hold off on playing it back?
I said, give him his spiel right now.
Let me ask you a question, please. I'm telling you what's sad. The whole story is about a girl that's been bullying another girl, and they got to fight and they killed her. How did she just happen to she having an argument with somebody and she goes to the girl bullying her? That makes no sense. Focus.
I'm just looking at the video. I'm going to once I found the video, I threw all that other stuff out the window, and I was just looking at the video because the jury gonna be looking at the video. All that other stuff is speculation. I just got to go to what I see on the video.
What that post say right now?
I'll make sure you take his pills next time.
It's terrible. You're the only person. Listen what he said. Look at this. You tripping. Nobody can't believe you. There's no way you just watched that. You came over that. That is Nobody heard what you. Where you at
Look
right
how
now?
calm you all of a sudden turned.
Listen, Arnett been on tonight. Arnett said the man sick. He like, are you tripping?
Hey,
I'm gonna make sure he has screen glasses and not this. Thank you. You killing us right now. What did you just watch?
Off, doctor. It was off.
Oh,
really off.
you were nowhere in the vicinity. That man saying the girl with the white jacket on, she just drove over there on her own, like drove. She got the
drove
bus.
what?
You might have well said you so far.
Oh man, don't do that, preacher. 'Cause I'm already second guessing my memory, and when you start saying I said drove, you just I
What
already
you
tripped.
said? What you said?
I'm about to go and admit
You
myself
ain't
at that
fought.
point. I'm going to admit myself.
Listen, don't let that stop you. Listen, you there. Listen, you there. You just watched the video and you went somewhere totally different. Listen, the girl with the white shirt who was sadly, tragically died, clearly said when she got the bus, I don't know why that blank got the bus, but if she put her hands on me, I'm going to fight her.
Mm-hmm.
Then they was kept talking to me why she said she got all them people to get off the bus. Those people looking for a fight because she told them she gonna fight.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Girl was going over her and she was telling her, I don't even know your name. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna fight you about no words. She said you keep going back and forth, and then she got some funnies and her friends laughed, and which aggravated it. So girl looked at, she told carry your behind on somewhere. And the girl came on, brought it to her.
Yeah.
So now, what story you just watched? I have no idea because you went somewhere. That man said the white is the aggressor. She went at somebody she didn't even know. I said, "What?
You know what, preacher? Now that you just retold the story, now I remember that's what happened. Now I remember that's what happened. I remember that, preacher. I remember.
Do it.
Give him 2 pills on a shot.
Pull out my strength and my memory.
We ain't gonna waste no time with that. I ain't gonna wait. I'm gonna pray for somebody nothing get done. That
You
memory
gotta
shot.
see. I'm sorry.
If you sit there and looked at it with them shades on and got it wrong like that, you out there.
Listen,
man.
y'all joking, but my memory, that's how I had recalled it till you just said it the right way.
How you recall something so off?
Wait, it didn't even make you looked at it. Ain't like this a story we just told you.
And she was like, "Oh, come to my house. I'm gonna give you what?" Like you say weird stuff.
Yeah, I listen, preacher. Listen, you got me on the right track, preacher. I remember now.
That is so funny.
Listen, see that
But,
this show is designed to help people of all ages, color, and size height.
On that note, it's getting a little late.
Yeah, we gotta go ahead. Let's pick a side because he ain't gonna make it.
Man,
you need to pick a side. What side you gonna listen to? The one, the right side that we tell you, or you gonna keep listening to yourself?
Y'all cannot be showing up late and then trying to push the show up late. I was on time. I the first one here. All this free overtime. The show supposed to end at 10:30. We 23 minutes beyond the schedule, and I'm not getting paid overtime.
Well, play that, exactly. We ain't gonna pay you at all. Now go ahead and play that. Y'all hit the cash out like one so we can get it. We gonna buy something to slap him with.
Wow. All right.
I want to play you on a ball of
before I play it though, Tula has to introduce it.
Okay, Tula.
All right, it's your favorite time of the show. It's time that we hear from you, and we want to know how you feel about a subject that we present to you.
That's a lot of content.
For you to pick a side.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We got quite a few clips from Pick a Side. Which one would y'all like for me to play one? Is it okay if I can play clip 20 first?
Sure.
Let's do the one. Let's do this. Let's play the clip with the one with your baby picture when you have a pep on. We got to find which one is the face and which one is the bottom.
That's too loud to deliver the punchline on that joke. You got to short it. Don't give up. Just keep working. Just tweak it a little bit.
The loss of a 40-year-old teacher and coach. Thanks so much for sticking with us Fox 5 News at 11. I'm Eric Perry. Jason Hughes died Friday night after the Hall County Sheriff's Office says he was hit by a car. Now teens face charges related to his death. Fox 5's Terry Jabor has the story.
Jason Hughes was a math teacher and a golf coach here at North Hall High School. People have been leaving behind flowers for him and also to honor his legacy. Bouquets of flowers piling up to remember 14-year-old Jason Hughes, a husband, father, teacher, coach, and mentor for students here in Hall County. Olivia Williams, a sophomore at North Hall High School, stopped by on Saturday night to show her support.
Whenever somebody would need help or something, he would always make great conversation. He always had the best smile on his face, and he just seemed like such a friendly guy.
According to the Hall County Sheriff's Office, a group of 5 teens, including 18-year-old Jaden Ryan Wallace, went to the house to toilet paper a home, a common prank. Deputies say when the 40-year-old man, Jason Hughes, came out of the house, the teens ran into 2 different cars to get away. Deputies say Hughes, while walking toward the street, tripped and fell into the road. Then the Sheriff's Office says he was hit by Wallace's car. The Sheriff's Office says all the teens tried to help, but Hughes was taken to the hospital and died. His death sending shock through the North Hall High School community.
This can't be real. Like this, there's no way this happened. I just saw him this week, and I mean, I went to take a test and I borrowed a Chromebook from his room. There's no way this is happening.
Hughes' wife is Olivia's geometry teacher.
She's the sweetest lady ever, and they had just such a good connection, and you could just see it.
Hall County Schools released a statement saying in part, quote, "Our hearts are broken. Jason Hughes was a loving husband, a devoted father, a passionate teacher, mentor, and coach who was loved and respected by students and colleagues." 18-year-old Jaden Ryan Wallace is facing a charge of vehicular homicide. The other teens facing misdemeanor charges. Williams says the junior-senior pranks are for fun, but this time she says it got out of hand.
It's just supposed to be something fun, but sometimes I feel like it can get out of proportion and it can get a little too wild. Life is so precious, so you never ever should take it for granted. So hold your love.
And we'll, of course, keep you updated as we learn more information from the Hall County Sheriff's Office.
So the side is his family is saying, well,
Yeah.
that they don't want charges. So
Yeah, they say he was waiting on the kids to come. He knew about it. He was excited about it and told them he was going to come out and surprise them, but he wound up scaring them. And they just say he fell into the street when they tried to get away.
Right.
And, I mean, once he came outside, you were kind of caught. Of course, you want to get away. That's the fun of it. You don't want to get caught.
Right.
But they wound up, it was a prank that went bad. But people have to also remember when you do pranking, you have to be careful of what you do. Sometimes while some stuff can be fun, it can be more dangerous and hurtful. I mean, just say they would have scared him, he would have started shooting himself. Thinking someone out there doing something could have had a heart attack and died, or why the kid, or now he could have wrecked the car. And just say him coming outside, it could have went bad for him. Him coming outside, just say if those kids would have ran that car off the road and killed everybody in the car and it blowed up, they would have charged them. You remember years ago, Tudor might remember, years ago in Atlanta, it was some kids that went to do the paper towel. They only doing the white name. Black people, we need tissue. Your parents catch you playing with tissue, you get your behind. We don't even think, we don't play. Black people play with eggs. We'll play with other stuff. We'll play with your mind. We'll play with your mind. We don't play with tissue. I don't know about other races. Man, all that tissue on the tree, you got to wipe your behind? No, we don't play that. But anyway, so the paper, the tissue stuff is more Caucasian. So some kids did it to a teacher years ago, It was a person, and the person came outside and chased them and got in their car. You remember, and the teen had a wreck, and the kids in that died, and they charged the person whose house they pranked.
Yeah,
he was trying to catch them to get their tag number.
Yeah,
well, they wound up running at high accelerated speeds and wound up killing the passengers. So they charged him in the murder. Now you tell me about picking a side on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get a tag number because I'm like, I gotta get this out of my house. Why was they at my house? You see what I'm saying? It's a prank, but I don't know what you know. I'm looking at y'all came to my house, y'all did this. I want you locked up. I want this tissue out my tree. Mm-hmm. And me trying to catch up and get your tag number leaks in, and you wind up hitting accelerated speeds and having a wreck and killing somebody. Like, oh, they were teenagers, one experience. So now you become the person criminally charged. So I say this to all the parents: get with your kids about decision making. Y'all know I talk with our young people every week, 3 times a week, twice on Shabbat. Decision making.
Yeah.
You know what, preacher? That story that you're telling, it reminds me of a situation that I put myself in similar. But I was actually pranking my parents. And so long story short, I moved out of the house and I went away to college. So I no longer stay with my parents. I still had a house key though, but I no longer stay with my parents. One day while I was in college, I actually got a break. I think some of my classes, I was ahead of class or it got canceled. Anyway, long story short, I was like, let me go home and surprise my parents for the weekend. They think I'm in college right now, but I want to surprise them for a break. So what I did, I stayed about 4 hours away. So by the time I made it home, it was actually late at night. I don't remember what time it was, but I just know it was really, really late at night. I had a house key. So I went up and I opened the door. And the minute I opened the door, my dad started yelling. My dad had a gun. He was about to shoot me because he thought that someone was breaking into his house. So that's just a prime example of how you're definitely right. Those different decision things you got to go. I remember I scared my dad so bad. He was like, man, you won't understand. He was like, I was really about to shoot you. He's like, you just scared me so bad. Don't ever do that again.
Right.
So it just kind of show the logic behind, a kid, a teenager's mind in terms of, so it's unfortunate situations like that happen. But yeah, it's really crazy.
That's a good deal. I remember one Halloween when my kid got shot playing at my front door. Playing like it was Halloween, trying to open the door. Listen, I put that AR, I had that AK-47 with that laser. I dropped that thing through that door. And I said, my daughter said, Dad, don't shoot. It Bryce. I said, what? Shoot him. I was like, man, listen, I had put that bean through that door. Listen, I was finna drop him. He was dropped. They thought that was a prank. Oh, his mama had one. They was like, that'd be a funny prank. You back, like you're a trick-or-treater and try to open the door. Trick-or-treater finna lose his life. My door turning, I got the old man. Why am I waiting for you to come in my house? Wait for you to tear my door up and come in my house. I'd rather get the glass replaced and drop you right down the porch. So it's like pranks people come up with sometimes are not very intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
The thing, what look like it'll be funny and fun can be very dumb and reckless and cost you your life. That's everybody. One thing we learned tonight, like with that teacher, is to really, people gonna do stuff. And you don't get to think everything complete because you're not. It's just like, this will be funny. If you ain't careful and weigh everything, they ain't funny to lose their life.
That's right. Ladies, y'all want to weigh in before I play the next video?
Go ahead.
All right. The video next is kind of lengthy, so I tried to fast forward through the extra part. Y'all let me know if I skip over an important part.
Whoa. She comes in. I want medication. He's like, stop yelling. That brother done had enough because she's already been in there. Y'all gotta understand. This is the aftermath. She's already been in there talking about, she wasn't happy with the manager because they wanted her to fill out the tablet with her information on there. And she didn't want to do that. So now she's gonna cut in front of everybody. That's the context on this. So let's go.
Well, you can call the police.
You can fight. You mind your own business. Give me my medication. I would approach you. Give me my medication.
What? I am here. You don't put your flag like I am.
Right.
That's
crazy. Give me my medication.
Yes. You put your information. You want to put your information in there?
This one? Right. I have to in my space though. But you're in my space though. Yeah.
This sister girl's face.
Yeah, do what you need to do.
So we can get you arrested.
Yeah, do what you need to do. I'm getting my.
I need my medication. Can you put your name and birthday in the screen here?
Right, it's a process.
I need, we need your name and birthday.
I did it.
Ooh. It's not on the screen anymore. If you want to put it in again, I just can't just give you that.
See, she don't have time to wait. She don't want to put her information in that screen. And there's a lot of people behind her that are waiting in line, but she don't want to do that. She cut them, by the way, y'all.
Okay, can you reject me and go to Publix, please?
Okay, but are you going to Publix?
Yeah, no, I go to Publix.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I don't want to be here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I need my medication.
You have to put your name and birthday.
I did it.
Can you do it again?
This poor dog down here, I bet he is she so miserable having to deal with that kind of spirit, man. I bet that dog's like, why, God? Why did you send me here to deal with her? Because you know she needs a friend. You know she needs a friend.
For you.
Okay, yes, it's me.
Any questions about your medication?
Oh, no. And there should be another one.
I don't
new
want
one.
Okay, I want my evidence.
Just a moment here. Sorry, they confusing there.
You got
Okay.
bitch.
Who did you just call a bitch?
No, I said he's garbage.
That remind me of Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. Don't you call me no punk snitch. You ever seen Rush Hour? That's what that remind me of. She said, who you calling?
Oh.
Thank you.
Right.
You are.
But you're not. That's crazy.
What? No, this is
Who you?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I'm ready to fight. All right. That's crazy.
not ready to fight. Oh, I'm surprised. What a character.
We're gonna pray for you.
Jesus.
No. Yeah. I have something.
Right. She was just in a rush. We have to all do this. She just didn't want to have to fill out any of. Right.
I remember being at CVS in Dallas because I was sick one time and I saw an episode like this, and this woman was mad and she was like just impatient, couldn't get her medication. She was just wanting to get out there, screaming at everybody. There was like 20 people in line and she just wanted her medication. Now she didn't care about anyone else. Like, who does this? Why do people do this? It doesn't make any sense to me at all.
No big deal. Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
They're doing the same thing that you would have had to do with you.
Real name wrong, so I guess I can.
It's crazy. All of us in line having to do the same process. Love that.
Excuse me, sir.
That's the pharmacist that she's trying to talk to now, y'all.
Okay, we're still working on it. Can you give us 5 more minutes?
I'm busy, right? But I can help you.
I only see one. No, I need down there and we'll look it up for you.
Yeah, I can talk to you from here, but.
She took the medication back. Okay. Can I say something? I don't want to deal with her. If I deal with her, I will. So you have to option.
I'll be like, leave, snitch. I don't care. Go. Please don't come back. Really?
I don't want to. I don't like ego. She put the medication in front of me. No.
Oh my
I don't want to deal with this character. I will deal with her. If you choose, I deal with her. I'm gonna.
That's your choice.
No, she sent me a text message telling me come to take that Ambien March 11.
There we go. That's what's wrong with her. Now, if you guys don't know what Ambien,
I'm so confused.
What?
I'm confused. What happened? I seen an
Okay, no, now I watched this one. I can tell you what happened, preacher. I watched this one. I watched this one, preacher.
No, calm down.
Go ahead.
I saw it, so I'm not ignorant to something happened. I'm just kind of blown away with. She was a lady who just couldn't wait, overly anxious, felt like she had a right to overtake people because she felt like her medication was more important than other people's time. So, what's the side pick?
Pick the side. Would you have picked the lady side, or would you have made her wait like everybody else? How would you have handled that situation if you were working in the?
How would you handle that situation?
Probably
Too?
like the old man that took her pocketbook and threw it down the aisle.
I would have ignored her.
He
I
was
would
real.
have said, "Don't mind."
He just took up. I didn't think he should have threw her pot. He was old enough to realize. Sometimes,
he should have did that.
See, she knew who to do it. She a man, you'd have let her get away with it. He brother wasn't doing it. The sister, she knew. You heard the sister say, "You called me a bitch." She's like, "No, I'm talking about him," because she knew he gonna get her more leeway. Sister girl was hollering, "You called me a beast." She finna get the beat down. Yeah.
Somebody said they should have called ICE.
I know. I said that. That's what you do. You tell it's time to cool you off a little bit. Let me get you some ice. I can see you very hot.
Come on, Tuli, weigh in, girl.
I would have made sure. You know what? This is what I probably would have said. Excuse me. You helping me? Can you go ahead and take care of me before you do that? I would appreciate it. Thank you. So I can get out of here. Thank you.
Because it's the people that work there, it's in their control to make sure she don't jump nobody. Like, tell her, put her stuff down. You should tell her, "No, ma'am, we have a line. These people here before you." That first thing is attack his store. Because the store, some stuff that dissolves something, like if you and I get there and they know I'm there before you or you before me.
Yeah, they let her go way too far.
I didn't do it. Say, "Excuse me, sir. This was next." I said, "Well, blame him, whatever." Okay, I understand, sir, but he was before you. The thing you try to do, and that show you professionalism and how you do stuff, was to cut it off by saying, "Excuse me, sir, he was next.
Yep.
I'll get you after I get the then that person." Now I had to look and say, "Okay, so it doesn't matter if I fight you for a position. That person is refusing to serve me because I wasn't next." To leave it in the customer hand is to do what he did through her pocketbook. Now she could have hit him. Then the whole thing I look at is him saying, "Excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. This gentleman was here before you." And no matter how mad you can say, but you're gonna have to respect that. Just told you I'm not going to serve you before. You don't leave that in the customer hand. That show you poor management skill. That show you poor people skill. These people they just breathing. A lot of stuff you can eliminate by saying, "Excuse me, this person was here before you. If you kind of get in line to take a number, we'll be sure to get to you when your turn is." Then that person goes.
Started with the guy who brought her up. Remember, a guy came up there with her when she came the first time. That was maybe that was security or a manager or whatever. He should have handled that right then. It's like he probably walked away when she came the first time.
You know what, Tuli? One thing, and I agree with both of y'all, but one thing that I did see that kind of sort of concerned me is I felt like the bystanders were too comfortable watching. And what I mean by that, the lady videoing, just so many times we got so many crazy people who just start shooting and things like that. I kind of would say, hey, y'all got to caution yourselves sometimes, even though you might think the situation in control. It clearly the lady was a loose cannon. She clearly seemed mental. And on top of that, it's just so easy that she could have pulled out a gun and just shot the whole place up, and y'all sitting there recording it like, "Oh, is you talking to me? Did you call me? Did you say that to me?" It's just like people are just situations just too crazy right now. You know, folks, you know, it's just hard to take things for granted. It's easier to take things for granted versus I would just caution people in situations like that. First thing you want to do is just move yourself out of that situation, step away back, because it look like it just escalate more and more to something worse and worse.
Let me share something with you, if I may. That's funny you say that, because today I was in a situation and it escalated like, whoo, like police, a person. Of course, the person did not have a weapon because they were checked, like we all were, but still it escalated verbally. It was verbal, you know, and then the police came, and it was an escalated situation, and we were right there. And so I moved kind of back from the situation. Of course, did I look to see? Because it was a lot of, bumping and police handling and throwing people and the guy yelling. It was just too much. But I was there with the judge, and she was in the hallway, and I was like, "Can we go in the courtroom? Can we go in there instead of being out in the hallway?" Then they eventually made us all go into the courtroom. But the scene happened, and it was people sitting in the hallway while that was happening. Like they were on one end, and on the other end was the incident that was happening, and they had to tell the people, like, okay, y'all get up. Those people, like you said, people just sit there casually. I don't know why they didn't get up and come to the side where we were, because we were like in a little cut part. You couldn't see. But I don't know why they didn't get up, but they were just sitting right there. You're right. They were sitting there, and I think they had phones, so they were probably videoing. I'm just waiting to see when it comes out. But yeah. But they had to up and leave. Huh?
You think you're on the video?
I hope not. I hope not.
You on that fight? Because I'm gonna get you locked up right now.
No, I was not.
You say you was in an incident. How we know that?
I was not fighting, but coincidentally, the person I was talking to was talking about another situation that could possibly could have happened tonight, but did not happen. But this happened in the day. So yeah.
Listen, man, you don't ever know. And then, people don't let stuff go. People don't consider how far stuff can go.
Exactly. And it just that quick.
Wait, I don't think like this too. I said CVS, I don't think the stores, like, they don't have a metal detector or anything like that. Even if you had a metal detector, because that situation today, that person should not have had a weapon. But these are weapons. You know what I'm saying? You still can attack and choke and do things to people. So you still have to be on guard just because you go into a place that nobody has a gun or a knife and it has been detected. These are still weapons, and this is still a weapon. So.
Oh my goodness, mine's a weapon. Yeah, mine's a terrible thing in ways. We appreciate you guys so much.
Yes, sir.
That one we just seen, I'm still kind of lost. I just seen a lady who just all over the place. I don't know what happened, but no, I pick the side of those people who work at the store behind the register should be fired. Because you allowed a customer to get in front of people, and that could have turned out very bad. People look at their time is valuable, and the fact that you went and got them, you really created the problem.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what she said. If y'all the handle professional said, "Excuse me, man, I got this. We're not going to serve you. Get in line like all of these people are in line." That's how you handle it. Don't ever leave it in the people's hand to correct it. It's like government. That's why you have government, because you want to take it out of people's hand. Before, people could just shoot each other. They said, no, there's a better way to handle it. You call us. We'll come out and investigate. We'll bring them to court. We'll try them. And if they're guilty, they'll be fined. They'll be in prison or whatever it might be, put on probation or parole. But when you leave it in a man's hand, which is an individual, you look at something. Listen, take it. I know we're all in a rush. Everybody trying to get something done and things done. Everybody feel like it's just not enough time in the day. It's just enough time in the day for you to live. This will be my saying tonight. It's just enough time in the day to live. So if you feel like you're running out of time and feel like things are getting away from you, maybe you need to check and make sure you're living. It's easy to get caught up in other people's lives and miss the real value of how important life is to you. I guess with that, I'll say minutes are something that can't be replaced. Take a second out before you make a decision that might determine your fate. That'll be my saying tonight. Listen, we appreciate you guys every week for you coming back or allowing us in your hearts and your minds. Most of all, in your home. You didn't have to do that. We appreciate you guys so much. Hey, if anybody asks you, do you mind? You tell me you always mind. Every Thursday night right here on Two Mics and My Mind. Hey, if nobody else told you they love you, hey, we love you. And our language is called a harbor. Truly love Dr. Resident Joe. Take us home.
Yeah. Woo.
Why you always put me next?
Here we go. You up there now. And then your eyes scrunched up.
My eyes are closing. Okay, let's see.
You got a little Chinese on us. Go ahead.
The decisions you make today determine your tomorrow.
I've heard that before.
That's true.
We know we heard it before. We heard it from her maybe 3 times. Are you really gonna do that, Brent?
Preacher, I didn't have
You
enough
feel like
time.
that was
You always
original?
took me after you.
What you got? Well, come back to it. Well, she got to do something better than that because she came out there so excited. All right, come on, try it. Sarah said she liked that raw.
Go ahead, love doctor. You go. I go up after you.
It's easy to quit, and it's much harder to keep going. For all y'all out there on the sound of my voice, I'm telling y'all to go hard.
Stupid is, stupid does. That's how I can think. That was terrible. I mean, in real life, what you thought you said?
I just dropped. That was a drop mic moment right there.
And you know what? I'd have dropped you, left the mic up. That's terrible.
You gotta go hard, preacher. Quit taking the easy road and quitting. You gotta go hard.
What I say about that saying?
Kendrick, don't do that. And remember, one piece of chicken. I'm telling you.
Wait a minute, man.
Okay.
Chelsea and laughing at you. That was so not you. She said, "Love that." That was so ridiculous.
No, hold on. I'm getting Chelsea text right now. She said that was so inspirational. I appreciate the text, Chelsea. I just got your text.
Yeah, she did. She said, "Drop that mic and don't pick it back up again." Thank you so much. Go ahead. You got to. She got to come back.
I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's say, come on back.
Guide your child. Preacher, how you laughing? I'm not even done.
I'm just saying. You said a guy. Did you say a guy or God?
Preacher, how you gonna laugh and I'm not even done?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Guide your child to make better decisions today for a better generation tomorrow.
Do you not know that's the same thing you just said? You just threw a kid in now.
Yes, preacher, because we're talking about children.
What are you doing? That's the same saying.
Which I don't know.
She had lost it. Dude, what you got, man?
I blame it on the snow.
I got to. Put it on the snow. Go ahead.
Where?
Yeah, come on.
Now she's saying what? Why she like you don't know what time it is, Tula?
I'm trying to write it down like
I did write it down.
Somebody
What
said,
did your church say? Paint?
You actually thought that was good.
What?
Somebody
Your shirt says paint.
Oh, paint, dance, and party.
All right, that was a good saying. That's a good saying, Tula. Girl.
Hey, when the show goes, I want you to show me what your shirt's up. I want you to pull up a little higher.
Make time to paint, dance, and party.
Yeah, that's our best one ever. Yeah.
That's tight. That's tight. Yeah. So anyway, one person can pull it off tonight. Y'all welcome. They said, Joe, you back on the tequila.
Okay. Black ambition.
Show some love because it may be the only love some people get. Also, remember that Andrews get 11-1. Show some love because it may be the only love some people get. That's true.
Oh, that's what I said.
That's like the 100th time I hear it from Andrew.
10 out of 10. Oh, wow. 100 times. That's 100 now.
This is the 100th time.
And that's what's sad. Look at how Tula, 10 out of 10, sick.
That's
Mine
right.
was, listen, my stuff off the dome, kick it out. What happened?
You were good, preacher. You the
Appreciate you, John. Yours getting better and better.
I'm gonna do better next week.
Listen, it ain't hard. Listen, consider what he said. That was so terrible.
Whatever, y'all don't understand.
Hold on.
Dr. Joe, why don't you go home and drink a cup of Joe?
See what I'm saying? He just ruined it all the time. Actually,
That's worse. It's like no, it's not going nowhere. Terrible. Now we should go back to Murphy Bowls. Yeah, it's terrible.
Get it, Dr. Joe, cup of Joe of coffee.
I'm trying to help you now.
And you think if you explain it gets better?
Right.
I'm just giving Tuli more time to get her act together. Come on, Tuli. Give us the last one.
Good job. Time.
All right, what you got?
Okay.
The snowball.
Oh, so well, I had one. I might have to have two. Lost time is never found again.
Wow. Okay. What? That's it?
That's one.
Oh,
yo,
no.
this
She lying.
That's it. That's one. Hold on.
I ain't gonna never get that back.
That's the kindergarten one.
Okay, kindergarten.
That's right. Go ahead.
All right. All right, we're pre-K.
This is in reference to time. Okay. History will judge us by the difference we make in the everyday lives of children. That has something to do with that video.
Children.
History will judge us by the difference we make in the everyday lives of children. Think about that.
Lie. What is
I
lie?
don't know. I feel like it's inappropriate. Why you
lie?
Inappropriate.
Yeah, come on now. I don't like that.
Talking about we had this. A lot of it was in reference to children tonight, and the bus stop kids, and how we have to be. How he said we failed the kids, we didn't teach the kids. So,
okay.
History will judge us.
So you say it again.
We make in the everyday lives of children.
Lives of children.
History is not a real person, Tuli.
Thank you. So it can't judge us.
So history can't. It's
History
not a real
will
person.
tell the
What are
story.
you talking about?
History will tell the story of the lives.
That's all they do is tell lies. History.
Like that in the lives of our children.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's great.
Remember, guys, this
Yeah,
session,
Doodle Man gotta
this
go.
session, like my
Make
pastor
sure
would say.
you take them 2 pills in the back. But listen,
No, I'm taking some brain pills.
Don't forget.
I understand that.
Hey,
I understand.
my wife told me to take some brain pills today, but I forgot to.
He is sick. He is sick. I'm so sorry. Tassia, if you want to call me tomorrow, just wait for Shabbat. We'll talk that.
No, the difference if she would have said take some memory pills and he forgot.
Exactly.
That made no sense. Brain pills and you forgot.
But preacher, she told him it was brain pills, but in reality, you know what they really were. So
In reality, you have to have a brain pill for brain pills to work.
It made sense. Trust me. Yeah.
yeah, she knows what she's doing. Good job.
Bye,
All
y'all.
right, I have y'all.
Power in the universe.
Dr. Joe's on the radio. The love got me going high on the radio. 2 mics and the mind on the radio. Turned up 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 on the radio. 2 nights and the mind. 2 nights and the mind. 2 nights and the mind. 2 nights. Watch this. And the mind.
All right, you do something better. I'll do something better. And guess what? We'll be better together. On
Yeah.
next week. Y'all will.
And next week they should be out there.
y'all.